Picky
Taco Bell. Fire.
They're like,
but none of them are open at 2 a.m. though. Very few. Very few. Pump that shit up, Eddie Money. Original beats by Jay.
oh yeah.
We had a bomb ass song in the beginning. Remember, there was the
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
This one's good though.
It is good, and it's made by Jay. So, welcome everybody to episode 18 of Two Nobodies with the Mic. How you guys doing tonight?
What up,
Live from Antelope Valley, California. But seriously, thank you to you, everyone tuning in. Please chime in to YouTube or Instagram Live or whatever on. Let's do our introductions. To my right, I got my main man, Rafa, in the house, the guru. How you doing, Rafa?
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Thank you for making it down. We have our social media manager under a lot of stress this week.
Oh yeah.
Jay Bird's in the house.
What's up, guys? What's up?
And then we have the money man, Eddie Money, our producer and creator extraordinaire. And episode 18.
Ooh.
18 weeks in a row, baby.
Damn.
And you know, we like to do famous 18s. Who wants to start off? I know Rafa wants to start off with the obvious 18.
Peyton Manning, but I can go Daryl Strawberry as well.
The straw man.
I'll go Sasha Vujacic.
Wow.
Is it 18 or 16?
18.
Is it?
Good Pow was 16.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I did that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Pow
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Do you have an 18 guy? Wow.
Manning?
He just wow.
Oh, you said that?
Good morning, Jay.
I'll pass. Hard pass right now. Go.
Paul
go.
Scholes, Manchester United, longtime midfielder.
No, I'll do one of my dad's favorite baseball players of all time, Billy Russell, shortstop from
The Dyers.
The Doyers.
Worst head coach, worst fucking manager ever.
He was bad. He was really
was
bad.
bad.
But he was shortstop for the Dodgers forever.
Yeah, Ron,
there you go.
the infield. Ron
Yes.
Garvey.
But he was there longer than
Davey Lopes.
all of them. So Billy Russell, they used to call him the ropes. My dad loved the ropes.
All right, I'm going to redeem myself. A little help from Eddie Money. AJ Green.
That's a good one.
AJ Green.
That's it. What do you mean?
No, I
I was
accept.
expecting a banger.
I accept.
There's no bangers at 18.
There's
only
one.
one banger.
There's one
Peyton
banger.
Manning.
Peyton Manning.
I
that's
got
it.
one. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh! And he wears 18 because of Peyton Manning.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes. So,
Zach, you have an 18?
you have an 18 Zach Attack?
That's a tough. Randall
Yeah,
Cobb.
yeah,
There you
Randall
go.
Cobb,
That is true.
the Green-Eyed
There
Bandit.
you go.
The Green-Eyed Bandit. So, welcome everybody. Let's go through our housekeeping. We like to say, I mean, there's not a lot of gambling going on, but we are the gambling show of record, right? Don't be a loser. Only bet what you can afford to lose. It's entertainment, not a job. Although there is professional gamblers.
100%.
Yes, most of them poker players,
Yeah.
right?
Fucking nits.
Yeah. Other than that, what else we got going on? We have our 5K giveaway, March Madness, people.
Numbers are climbing.
Numbers are climbing, but we need you. Help me help you.
Yes.
Help us help you. We want to give out 5K.
So it's 5 people. $1,000. Okay, all you need to do is follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. We're gonna give the money away
Right before March Madness.
right before
Easy
March
peasy.
Madness. That's
Easy
it.
money.
And
We
we'll
don't-
sell it to you. We'll Cash App it. We'll
Yes.
Apple Pay it, not Cash App, but Apple Pay.
We don't need any of your information. It's
No,
not
we
a
don't need
scam.
shit. There's no.
Yeah, because
we don't need
there's-
any of your tax information. Shit, if you want to come get it cash,
You can do
you know,
that.
You could.
we can leave it under a rock at your house if you want. Leave it under the mat. Send you a picture. We can
Yes, we could do that. So that's that. You know, numbers are climbing. Numbers are looking good, but don't get satisfied. You have to tell your friends and family to sub on YouTube. We're kicking butt on Instagram.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
We're
We're
doing well on Instagram. We're climbing every day, which is the goal. But
yes.
share and repost. People are, and that's great.
Yes.
But now it needs a little momentum on the YouTube side.
We don't want to be that guy that reminds you to hit the like
Yeah,
button
yeah.
and sub every
Yeah.
2 freaking minutes.
Right.
Like
It could get annoying.
it
Yeah,
is.
we're just gonna tell you once a week to subscribe.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So, that being said, this is a big Super Bowl weekend, party people. This is a big one that you've all been waiting for.
People who gamble don't gamble. People who don't gamble gamble this weekend.
So I heard this, Rafa. There will be $16 billion gambled alone, not the year, not in a year, on this game alone.
That's just probably Vegas, FanDuel, and whatever else. That
Yeah.
doesn't count the
your neighbor,
your bookie neighbor, or
Yes, the mechanic.
yeah, probably not Bovada, which is not tracked. All those offsites,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that billion with the B?
that's
Billion with a
B.
B.
Dang.
Bye. That's insane. Listen,
That is.
California really shit the bed on that proposition.
Ah, well, I don't know. I mean, you could
did.
say.
I mean, a bunch of states.
Okay.
I mean, there's a ton of money. Listen, people are doing it, right?
If you're gonna gamble, you're gonna gamble no matter what,
True.
Yeah.
right? Like it's just a little bit easier,
Yeah.
right? If you can log in and create an account on FanDuel or whatever, you still need to be 21.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's have to wait.
right.
I mean, how many websites in Europe already? I mean, it's totally accepted in Europe.
There's gambling houses in you can go and walk in. It's like in a sports book, let's say, in England. You just walk in there, you place a bet and walk out with your ticket and that's it.
Yeah.
They're Germany and England, it's all over Europe.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah.
Even Michelle says she bought her Super Bowl squares.
Super Bowl squares.
Super Bowl
right?
squares, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. People that don't watch football this week.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
love the commercials. They love, who is it? Rihanna, Riri. Right? It's a big
I
deal.
skip right through that. That's the part where I go to the bathroom.
What? Oh God!
For 30
Halftime
minutes.
show?
For 30 minutes.
goes in the
yeah.
bathroom.
Halftime
for
show?
30
I
minutes.
never watched them. I watched Michael Jackson and that was it.
Wow.
What about Prince?
You didn't even watch last year?
No.
What about Justin Timberlake?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Prince?
I didn't watch last year.
I'm leaving.
Wow.
Who
I
was-
watched
yeah.
the first 30 seconds. I said, this is garbage.
Remember, I think in the 90s, late 90s, MTV had that celebrity death match with the
At
claymation
halftime.
at halftime.
At
That was
halftime.
cool.
Good.
That was cool. They need to bring that back.
Was last year Dre, Snoop, and Eminem?
Yeah, it was all
Yeah, it
them.
was, yeah.
And it was terrible.
That was. Well, how would you know? You were taking a shit in the bathroom.
You found out a month later.
that is true. That is true.
He YouTubed it.
Yeah.
Watch the film.
Yes. He broke
I watched
down
the
film.
recap on that shit.
Yeah.
So we didn't blue chip any picks last week.
No.
So we have no mush to go over, but let's do our Super Bowl preview.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So this line currently seats Eagles -1.5, and the total is 51. Started at 49.5, by the way. It's now at 51.
Yeah.
I initially liked the over. I liked the over in the beginning, and but I started doing a little research and blah blah. So both of the Chiefs' last 5 playoff games, 4-1 to the under. Eagles' last 4 playoff games or whatever, or no, their last 5 games overall, 4-1 to the under. Both playoff games this year for both teams under.
So why do you think the line's so big?
Because they think they can score.
Listen, so we talked earlier, and I've never been more I don't know what the word is. Not confused, or I've just never been so undecided on a Super Bowl in my life. Usually you have an opinion, but I've been watching everything, right?
That's your problem, that you're watching everything.
And every single person has a valid point.
Because they're pulling you. They're like, oh, this guy, if he likes the Chiefs, he's giving you all the points.
Yes.
Fucking Jalen Hurts has thrown for less than 300 yards in 2 playoff games. This and that, da-da-da. They're giving you all that. Mahomes is hurt. All that shit.
Other
Number
one
one
is,
pass defense.
The Eagles are number 1 in sacks in the league.
And they're number 1 in pass defense, which, of course, makes them number 1 in sacks.
Yes. And then the other side of that is it all fake? Because they face the worst set of quarterbacks of anyone. Is it not real? Which might be a thing, right? But, I mean, if I was the Eagles, put it this way, I'm not going to put a bounty, but don't you have to blitz like crazy and take a shot and go after, risk a couple like roughing the passers? They're gonna blitz the shit out of. You can only blitz them so much.
They're not a blitzing team.
I know.
And Kelsey's so good at kind of blocking off the line and then getting open right away. He's really good. He's not some random fucking tight end that they're bringing in, right?
So I saw something today where they asked him. They said, "We got to ask you, like, how are you so wide open?" He says, "I said it all the time." He says, "Andy Reid." He's like, "This isn't luck." He goes, "It's Andy Reid, and he's a genius." He goes, "There's a method to the madness. It's not because no one's, he goes, Andy Reid schemes this." And Eddie, I think you had a great stat. Andy Reid off of a bye week.
Oh yeah,
is insane. Correct?
Oh yeah, we know this. He's one of the best all time.
Yes.
Andy Reid's one of the best all time. Belichick, of course. But Andy Reid, all time. McNabb, all time. Good.
So the other side of this, which I'm confused about, is so let's say they get after the quarterback, right? And Mahomes does what he does. He's the best of escaping, making plays. It's so freaking confusing, Rafa. I still don't know.
Well, what happened? The answer is the Bucks. What the Bucks did to him.
Exactly. That was my point.
This defense is not as good as the Bucks. Like statistically, they might be, but player for like that defense and player for player, they did hold them to 9 points.
That was great.
They kicked.
Yeah.
He was running for his life.
But
He was running for his life.
No, he was
Every play.
But Tampa's different defense. They blitzed and they moved.
I would argue that there might be the same amount of talent on this defense, but a different scheme. Different scheme.
The talent on that Tampa defense. There's stars on that D.
Yeah,
Chiefs
Shaq
also
Barrett.
massively improved their offensive line from that game.
They had an amazing offensive line this year.
No. That was the number one issue. What they came and fixed the next season was their offensive line.
But
Smart.
Thing about the Chiefs with Mahomes in the Super Bowl, they've only averaged 20 points a game. 2 Super Bowls. I know it's only 2 games, but they scored 31 against the Niners when they won, and they scored 9 against Tampa.
So I heard a great stat today. I mean, like I said, I'm overloaded on Super Bowl stats.
It's Super Bowl week. You're gonna.
Yeah, the Chiefs haven't been blown out in almost 2.5 years, and blown out like they haven't lost by more than 7 points in forever.
Well, they lost by 22 in the Super Bowl against Tampa. So
which was
Like 3 years?
2 years
2
ago.
years ago.
2 Super Bowls ago.
That might be it.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the one.
So 2 Super Bowls ago,
Raiders,
31-9.
Raiders didn't kill them? Or no?
No.
Oh, that wasn't them?
No.
Then you woke up and you're like,
Yeah.
what a great dream.
By the
Fucking
way,
Baba coming out.
You're right.
Andy Reid's record off a bye week against the spread: 22-3 in the regular season, 7-3 in the playoffs.
Wow.
Oh man, so good.
It's 29-6.
So good. And you know what a telling thing is? He didn't say Eric Bieniemy. He said Andy Reid.
Well,
So what is Eric Bieniemy really doing?
it's not my opinion. I don't know. Nothing. I don't care.
I mean, he's there
I'm
with
not
headsets.
talking bad about him.
Well, I wouldn't talk bad. I'm just asking, he's the offensive coordinator, but what is he really doing? If everyone always, and the players, they all say Andy Reid, Andy Reid, Andy Reid, Andy Reid. Andy Reid's the head coach. Bieniemy is the OC. So,
But it's Andy Reid's system.
And who always gets more of the credit?
The head coach.
Head coach. I mean, I think it's just a norm to say that.
True that.
You're probably right.
So, are we going to give predictions? Is there more in depth?
Fred had some predictions.
Let's go, Fred.
He said it's hard to pick this game, but he fears that he likes the Chiefs. He said Pacheco over yards if Chiefs want to win. And then we mentioned the O-line. He said that the Chiefs have Orlando Brown, that they didn't have him against Tampa.
True.
You're right, and he is a Pro
True.
Bowler.
But the best offensive line in the league is in Philly.
That's fine, but we're talking about the Chiefs' offense line.
Yes.
Because to me, I'll
see your lighter
tell you the truth. People,
Please lie to
has
me.
anyone, have you heard Jalen Hurt talk this week? I don't listen to those guys, but I haven't heard you once say, "Oh, people are saying this about Jalen Hurts." I haven't heard that because he hasn't done shit.
Well, the
Here
story
we go
is
again.
the story is the Chiefs. Story is Mahomes, Andy Reid.
Yes.
Playing
You
the
know.
number one pass defense. Give me some Jalen Hurts motivational. Like I keep. Oh, I think the Chiefs are gonna. I think the Eagles are gonna blow them out.
Listen, if the Eagles win this game, it's because they're the best running team in the league. And they're going to keep away. It's like you got to grind it out, run the ball 32
And
to
keep Mahomes off the field.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for
That's,
sure.
I mean,
exactly
isn't
what I'm
that
thinking.
what Tampa Bay did?
No fly zone said Philly by 10. 10 plus.
No fly zone is a
Yeah.
Eagle fan. So I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
in the name,
Surprise.
Odie
Nice.
said overrated is the word of the day.
Oh,
Or
Probably hurts.
for sure hurts.
wow. Well,
For sure hurts.
listen, we got into it last week about
we're-
that. We're not going to do
I
that
like-
again.
Listen, I'm gonna give you my pick, and then Eddie will give you his.
Okay.
Okay, I like the Chiefs plus the points, 1.5, 2, whatever you get it. Because I like a quarterback. He's clearly better. It's not even a conversation.
Yeah, he's better.
Just won the MVP yesterday.
Yeah.
Clearly better. And how telling is it that Jalen Hurts got what? 1 vote for first place? He got 1. He got 1. You know who else got 1? Josh Allen.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields
He
got a
got one.
point.
A
He didn't
bunch
get a
of people got
one.
No, they got a point.
Oh, okay.
Like an actual first place vote. Mahomes got them all except for 2. 1 to Allen and 1 to Hurts. So that tells you that guys in the league, whoever the fuck are voting for MVP, don't think he's as good as
I don't think
Well,
anyone
I mean,
thinks that. But
Superstar.
no. You know my take on this.
I know.
If he wins and if they beat Mahomes, he will be You're going to be so tired of seeing Jalen Hurts freaking.
I don't watch
fade.
enough TV to see him on TV.
I already saw him with Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
As
that's
I
my
was
favorite
editing.
cereal, so I'm never eating cereal.
But he
again.
also has to play. He also has to play good.
I
Eddie.
think he has to play good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think
he
he's
has
going to
to-
be the factor in this game for them to win. He has to play good. I don't think they get away with what they did to the Niners, just running him throwing. If he for me, I think for the Eagles to win the game, he has to throw for 220, 230, and I'm talking about 220, 230 actually in the game. I'm not talking about down fucking 24-7 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the first half, 120 yards, 125 yards, making throws. Because if you just load the box and you're going to spy him and they stop it, I'm not saying they're going to stop it. But if they do, and he's got to make the play,
Ugly.
that's where it's
But
not going
here's
to
the
go
thing:
right.
they have, Devontae, freaking AJ Brown, Goddard.
No, they have receivers. They got a receiving core, and they're playing a secondary that's
Yes.
younger than you guys.
It's if he could
Trent-
make it happen.
Still got to make it
Trent
happen.
McDuffie.
Shout out Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie, St. John Bosco, baby, rookie.
No, they have a bunch of young dudes. They
So-
have a bunch of young guys. So he's going to have, he's got to make the play.
Yeah.
He's going to have the opportunity. He has the advantage if you look at secondary against his receivers. You give that edge,
Yes.
right? You give that edge to the Eagles. My offense against your secondary, my offense is better than your secondary. Advantage Eagles. Offensive
yes.
line, Eagles are better than the D line of the Chiefs. Although Chris Jones is a stud.
Yes.
But that O-line, best O-line in the league. So now the quarterback has to make that play.
yes,
It should be
If
interesting.
he
Should
doesn't
be
make
good.
that play,
I agree.
then they can run it. If they run all over him, he won't even be the MVP. Like for me, if you look at value, if you think the Eagles are going to win, I bet Sanders will win the MVP. Miles Sanders. For value.
That's
For
a
value.
great bet, actually.
Yeah, if
for
he
value.
if he runs it down the throat,
Well, he's
then
plus
yeah,
2,500.
But then, what was his average rushing with 39 yards? He he probably had almost as many yards as Miles Sanders did rushing the ball.
Miles Sanders wasn't impressive, but he had 2 touchdowns last week.
Miles Sanders has 74.6 rushing yards per game.
And what was Jalen's average? Like 39 or something like that? I mean,
No, Sanders is just the featured back is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
But any one of those backs, Sanders or
But if Jalen has over 100 yards rushing,
oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they win, he'll get it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. They have to be able to run the ball because to me, if I can't see him throwing the ball to win this title. Like that's what I see. He's not going to throw into this title. That's what I believe. Mahomes will throw 3 touchdowns and 330 yards. That's not even. You can see it in him. You hate him, but you can see it.
It's almost
You
a
can
given.
see it, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah.
if this was Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, you can see all of that happening.
Yeah.
You cannot see Jalen Hurts throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's hard to see.
His prop line for yards is pretty high.
It's 250, I think.
I checked it yesterday. It was 240.
So it's high.
Yeah.
That's
He's only hit that 3 times this year.
Oh, wow.
So here's the thing, and we've talked about this way early in episodes, and this was the deal. They run the ball so well
right.
that when they run their RPOs,
The guys are wide open.
guys are wide open.
That's
And he doesn't have to make tough throws. This whole thing is, can they run the ball? I
Is the
that-
moment also going to be too big
I mean,
for a
it's-
young quarterback? Usually, when you have a young guy like that,
I
your
don't
defense
consider-
is really
he-
good.
He's played for Alabama.
Oh, I understand.
Oklahoma.
Let's not forget he got benched in a title game.
He's not
Moment
Zach.
got too big.
He's not Zach Wilson.
Where the back
No, because I'm saying the moment.
He
Like,
didn't even say Mike White, huh, Eddie? He
No,
said
like-
Zach
Yeah.
Wilson, dude.
he's been in big moments. Is
No,
what
no,
I'm
I
saying.
get you. I get
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jalen Hurts has 50.7 rushing yards per game, by the way.
Very, very impressive.
Fred says it'll come down to third downs will be the key. If Jalen can convert third downs, they'll be in good shape.
Which last week or 2 weeks ago, the Niner defense helped them convert them. Here you go. Here's a penalty.
Well, yeah, that's not even a football game. That wasn't
Yeah,
even
that
football.
wasn't.
That was just
Have
like,
you seen all the 49ers players like just keep constantly talking about like how that game like
I heard.
They're sour about it.
Yeah.
They gotta get over it.
Someone said
you
that-
lost the fucking game.
the linebacker. He said, "Oh, the Chiefs are going to win by like 40 or something." Like they think
Warner?
Yeah, Warner.
A lot of the-
they
a lot of
need the
players-
Chiefs to win by
They're
40.
giving Eagles no respect.
even you see what Brandon Ayuk sent when I sent in the group chat. He said
That might have been him.
Yeah, he was like, put everything you have on
Yes.
the Chiefs to win.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him
Everyone
say
And
that.
then
is just saying that.
Robbie Gold said that Jalen Hurts is not even a good quarterback.
Robbie Gold, the kicker?
Okay,
The
kickers.
The
need
kicker?
to-
Yeah. Is that kicker?
Oh, the kicker.
Kickers need to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
You cannot
Pull back. Pull Mike.
Who's putting a microphone in your
Yeah,
face?
he
if you're
sounds
a
like
kicker?
fucking Mike Vanderjack.
Yo,
remember?
remember that?
Colts?
Peyton
fucking
He's like that
Pro Bowl
guy's
trashed him. He's an idiot.
on live TV. Peyton Manning called him a jackass. I mean,
They
that's
called him an idiot kicker.
an idiot kicker. That's
Yeah.
You say tomato, I say ketchup.
So you want to get into some of the Super Bowl props?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
so
hold on.
I
Let me give
I
my-
like the Chiefs.
Take it easy.
I like the
Take it
Chiefs
easy.
plus 1.5. And even though all the numbers point to the under, I'm going to take the over because I keep saying that I thought the game would end 27-24. That's what I think. And then the number's right
51.
at 51, which is right at the number. So,
So my prediction is Eagles to the under. I think it's 24-20 Eagles.
wow.
Under and the Eagles. That's my take. I think they'll be able to run the ball.
Well, Eddie predicted 24-20. So at the end of the game, Mahomes with the ball with a minute and a half. And the Eagles,
you can't
the
give him,
Eagles
you can't give
defense
him.
makes a play. Eddie's got 24-20.
There's the touchdown.
I like it.
If anyone cares about like what Vegas would need to win, they need Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce to not score the first touchdown. And did you see the thing about like a script leaking?
Yeah.
Everyone saw
that
that.
shit is so
37,
stupid.
37 to 34 is the Eagles winning. So
That's probably why the under is fucking moving.
yeah,
Because
Because of dumbass people
Who
like that.
freaking believes that shit?
People believe that shit. Eddie,
a
they're stupid-ass
lot of people.
So, just real quick. So, people are starting to believe that the NFL scripted, okay? We all watch WWE, right? Like, we can appreciate it, right? And they're athletes. Imagine trying to script a slant and a safety almost
You're going
killing
to get a
each
Bret
other.
Hart sometime.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, right? Right off the
Yeah.
fucking
You're gonna get
script.
a screw
If
job.
you think
Big time.
the NFL, listen, we cherish every single subscriber and follower, but if you think the NFL is scripted, please unfollow us. I do not want to deal with
Yeah.
you.
So
That's just
You got Chiefs in the Eagles in the under. I'll take Chiefs in the over. But
surprise, surprise.
the numbers show the under, right? Those are the trends. 4-1. The numbers are all there. But I just kept thinking 27-24.
And I'm not going with my
27-24.
heart. You know, Shanae's cousin texted me. He's like, "What do you think about the game?" I'm like, "Watch the show. I'll tell you."
There
about,
you go.
Yeah. And he's like, "Well, I think Eagles by 21." He's a hardcore Raider fan. I'm like, "Dude, that's your heart talking. That is your heart talking."
Yeah, because you hate the Chiefs.
Yeah.
To me, if I look at the Chiefs, a better quarterback, better coach. Better,
yes,
Okay,
I'll
better.
give you that.
Eagles defense is better.
yeah,
Eagles receivers are better.
Yes.
Eagles all around their offensive line is better. But the Chiefs, there's
Patrick
no doubt.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Travis Kelce's no bum.
Nope.
He's amazing.
Okay, he's a superstar
Yeah.
He is a
at
superstar.
a position that there shouldn't be any, probably. And they have a great coach. So, I mean,
No. Listen, I wouldn't be shocked if the Chiefs. I've never been so. Like I said, I've never been so on the edge of. I just barely made my decision right now.
it wouldn't shock me if the Chiefs blew them out. I swear to God.
I've
Because
seen
I
that.
think if he's down 14,
they've
or
never been in a
17,
position. They haven't been in any close games.
Said it the other day. They've never been. The only game they were down 14 points was against the Jags early in the season at home.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, with Jalen Hurts, right? I don't know.
Now with you saying that, I could see that too. I could see a blowout.
man.
I could see a blowout, which I don't want.
I'm definitely watching that shit at home then, because I don't want to be.
I
around.
always watch it alone, right? If whether I'm at work, I'm gonna watch it at work. So I watch it alone because I don't like watching the game. You got some fucking moron who bet 20. He's got a square, and he needs like an Eagles field goal to end the first quarter, and they hit it, and you have,
If you guys don't know, Rafa is a high-rise window washer, so he's going to be watching it.
In a high rise.
80 stories up.
Yeah.
Go to downtown
Alone.
LA, look up.
Yes.
You'll probably see him.
Yes.
Fred has his game. Chiefs winning by like 40-10.
Oh, Fred!
And No Fly Zone says over 37-24 Eagles.
Wow.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
What do you think about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs,
Have-
0-9 straight up in the Super Bowl.
Yep, I've heard that.
Wow.
I've heard that.
Who was the MVP last year?
Who was the MVP last year?
Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Aaron.
Didn't even make it. So, 0-9. Also, AFC against whatever is 0-2 against in the Super Bowl. There's so many freaking stats. It's ridiculous. It's overloaded. This is why I hate that whole week off. It's just crazy.
Too much information. Just
Yeah,
starts
too much
coming
shit
out.
going on. Let's get into the props
Let's
because
get
I've
into the
got some
props.
nice ones that I've seen that the trends are crazy. And so I think Eddie Money's got them, and we can kind of go from
Let's
there.
hit those. So if you love the prop bets, here we go. Let's sponsor the props. CustomCars.com,
We can do it.
right? Custom with the K, cars with the Z.
There you go.
Thank you to our sponsors. We are having Julio's Pizza delivered tonight.
Julio's.
Thank you
Thank
to
you to Julio's.
to Mary and Ziggy. It's not here yet. Eddie's starving.
Eddie's looking around every time. Fucking,
He's like, "Where's the pizza?"
yeah.
I got
Zach
flies
can
in my
smell
eyes.
it. Zach will know when it's here because Zach can smell that shit coming. Zach's like, it's here.
Yes.
You see Zach just quietly get up here?
Zach. By the way,
You're gonna say nothing.
Zach, you're on a pizza count. Just so you might think
There's
no
a
one's
tracker.
watching you. Yes.
There's a tracker.
Yes.
17 slices max.
Yes. So what do we got?
What do we got, Eddie Money?
What do we got?
All right, so the first one, obvious, coin toss.
That's even money though. That's
Yeah.
115 or 110 or whatever. That's
Degenerate.
heads or tails. That's just literally like
Yeah.
flipping a fucking coin.
If you,
That's
if
what
you,
it is.
literally.
if you go to a coworker and brag about how you hit heads
The
or
coin
tails,
toss?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna slap you in the freaking face.
Yeah, there's no fucking stat behind that, right?
Stupid.
With the piece of Julio's pizza.
So let's get, yeah, there you go. Oh, I like that.
Commercial.
What's the next one?
Well, the opening kickoff result in the touchback.
Okay, so this is the one that's interesting, right? So this is plus money. For it to not be a touchback is what, plus 145?
Plus 115 on Bovada.
Oh, that's terrible. What bastards at Bovada?
Yes.
Okay, so in Vegas, that line
euros.
is for a touchback is minus 175 for a touchback.
Minus 170.
That there will be a touchback, and it was plus 145 that there wouldn't be. 26 of the last 29 Super Bowls, there hasn't been a touchback to start the game. These two kickers hasn't.
Wow.
So that's
Because
wild.
well, when you come out, you always want to special teams. We're gonna fucking run it.
Oh yeah, the special team coach has been waiting for this day his whole life.
This is his day.
100%.
Right?
Guys, I can finally
So
run
it's
it
like
out.
you're bringing it out.
I've been saving this
Okay.
for 2 years.
The other thing about the kickers in this game, one guy I think his touchback percentage is 64%. Sorry guys, I left it at home. But one's 64%, the other one's 62%, right around there. So it's not like they're high touchback dudes. So this would be one to do where you're like, hey, I'm plus money, throw whatever you guys want, $20, $25 or whatever, you're getting plus money on it. I would take
175.
no touchback, 26 of the last 29 times it's hit, and it's plus money.
I love
All
it.
right.
So that's a crazy one that always somehow hits.
All right, next we have what color Gatorade we poured on the coach.
Ooh, a lot of people like the orange, but I think but the red is the
So
favorite.
there's some inside information from the Eagles sideline. Lane Johnson said that all of their Gatorade is filled lime green.
Really?
What's the line?
So it moved. Lime green or / the yellow is at plus 105.
Wow. And red?
Red is at plus 450.
The Las Vegas
And orange?
300.
Las Vegas
What's the
Gambling
next
Commission
number?
Is
Blue's
looking
at
into
plus
that.
400.
Okay, because I think on the Chiefs sideline it's red or orange. From what reports.
I've never seen a blue pour.
Oh, no. Blue pour for sure.
Who?
I
When?
want to
Who?
say Patriots, Seahawks. Double check that. Patriots, Seahawks with the Malcolm Butler. I want to say it was blue or purple.
I have a
Check
hard time
that.
believing.
No.
Yeah, I can't picture it in my head.
No, I believe that. I'm saying I have a hard time believing that there's only lemon lime Gatorade on the Eagles sideline. That makes zero sense.
It's green.
I mean, I'm a fan.
if I was Chiefs and I won, I would get poured with green as a
Or
F you.
barbecue sauce.
Oh, or that.
It's a stupid tradition.
Yeah, I was looking at the prop bets earlier.
There's a barbecue
And it
sauce.
was Andy Reid Andy Reid special. If the Chiefs win, Andy Reid be doused in barbecue sauce after the game.
From McDonald's.
There's no way.
yes,
Chili from Tommy.
no
yes
way.
is only plus 1400
on?
on that.
Oh, on barbecue
And
sauce. Did you find?
no is negative 10,000.
Did you find the?
No, I haven't yet.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was Seahawks Patriots, the one where they didn't give Marshawn the ball, the Malcolm Butler game.
Did you see Andy Reid not give props to Tommy's this year? They asked him what his favorite burger was, and he said, well, obviously In-N-Out. I like Five Guys. Like, dude, you're from freaking Van Nuys. There's no freaking Five Guys. He always gives Tommy's props.
Maybe they didn't pay him.
Maybe they didn't pay him.
They didn't pay him.
Ship the bread.
What a shame. Ooh.
Dude.
Oh, Odie said was the Rams in blue?
I don't know. I want to say Patriots and Seahawks was blue. It was blue, right? Yeah. Yeah,
it
because
is.
I won that one.
Sources
So I
confirmed.
won that one.
Wow, you
That's
really
what-
freaking bet on that.
Oh,
It was plus like 350.
Sean McVay
Really?
was also doused in blue.
Both teams
Gatorade.
were fucking blue.
My favorite prop bet is the national anthem.
That's a good one.
Okay, so
Over
this
under
one-
2 minutes.
I love that
No,
one.
so this one I think is it 202?
Let me see.
That number? I got an interesting stat on that as well. So, country singer singing the national anthem this year.
Always go under on the country singer.
Nope. Always go over. The last couple have gone over. Like,
Really?
207,
Who's
208.
doing it? Who's doing it this year?
it's a country singer.
Oh, Chris Stapleton.
There you go.
Ooh, that might be an over.
You know what though? He doesn't. Yeah,
What are
he
you talking about? He's like an R&B singer.
he doesn't go. He doesn't go the riffy type.
He's a total
Okay, I'm just
riffster.
telling you what
So
I
I'll go under.
Okay, you're going to
Hammer that. Hammer that.
Hammer the under. What is it at?
Is it 2 minutes?
It was 202 last time I saw.
Oh, that's an under for sure.
No,
Or not.
Stapleton. I would put everything on the over on Stapleton.
Well, everything on the over. Anything Eddie likes, you fucking do the complete opposite.
Okay. God, I need
No,
a
no,
side
no.
bet. I need a side bet.
No,
on,
not
on
with
the,
me.
Okay.
Not with me.
All right.
Because, not with me.
Not with you.
Okay.
2 minutes and 5 seconds, Chris Stapleton.
See, that's a big
205?
number.
You'll take the
That-
under?
Under.
I got the over. What are we betting?
Okay. I don't
What
know.
are you betting? You got to bet something.
Tommy Burgers.
Oh, let's do it.
Tommy Burgers.
yeah.
No.
From Where?
I want Spaghetti Factory.
I could do
What?
that. I can make it happen.
I will not be joining this bet.
Yes. Shanae won't either. She
No,
hates
hard
Spaghetti
pass on
Factory.
Spaghetti Factory.
Okay. Let's do
You
it.
guys don't know what you're missing. But
Dude,
Yeah, you
I
don't.
went to Spaghetti Factory as a kid. I fucking know what I'm missing.
I went to
A lot of it.
9 birthdays in a row, Spaghetti Factory in Hollywood.
We've gone.
In Hollywood, that's what
Yeah,
we used to
it
go
was
to.
the best.
Hard pass for me, guys.
yeah.
Which one do you go to now? Is there any
the one
left?
in Duarte.
Yes.
The one
Yeah.
off the freeway, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Duarte there? I
used to-
thought that was like Montclair or whatever.
Michelle lives a block away.
Yeah.
From so you guys grew up on that shit.
One of them used to work.
I worked there for
at Spaghetti
for
Factory.
2 weeks.
Oh, for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then you fucking quit because you
Jay.
ate all this shit.
Jay put it in work.
Yeah.
I'm working overtime.
No, it was like a month and a half. It was a month and a half.
What was it though?
What was your
It
perk?
was. It was.
What was your
Oh,
perk?
free. What do you call it?
Free sausages?
The ice cream.
Spumoni.
Spumoni.
Yeah.
Like every break. It
But
was
why'd
great.
you quit though?
Oh, I didn't quit.
He
Don't
just-
you got
no,
fired
no,
from
no, one
Spaghetti
time-
Factory?
I was let go, but you wouldn't know the difference, would you?
They caught him in the back, fucking grabbing
I
from
was
every
let
place.
go. Fired and
They
being
were
let go is
downsizing.
different.
No. The bus boys.
Short story.
You were accused of stealing all the
so I
Spumoni.
had my regular shift, and they were like, "Oh, you might be called." You know, they didn't call me one day, and then I went to Disneyland thinking. And this was back. I didn't have a cell. This was back in the day. I didn't have a cell phone. They called the house, left a message. My dad heard it. He was like, "Where are you?" And I didn't call him back for hours.
Right.
I come
And then
back.
at
they're
Disneyland,
like, yeah,
you know
you're-
what I'm saying?
I came back. He was like, "Yeah, you're probably fired." And then
They fired you
After
for not
one
coming.
call,
That's
Well,
bullshit.
I come back the next day. And they're like, "Hey, we
How do you even still go there?
Because the
They
food's so
violate.
good.
No.
The food's so good.
this story's bullshit. I don't
I
believe
agree.
it for a
They
second.
caught him in the back,
That's
fucking
100%.
eating
Yes,
spaghetti
Spumoni.
and Spumoni
Spumoni.
afterwards.
Yes,
100%.
stealing the mazitra for your mom.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
surprised
even know.
I'm
that
surprised you
menu.
didn't ask that. That's true. That's true.
You guys want to? Does anyone want to know the odds of the over under?
Please,
On
please.
Jay getting
Before we
fired
get-
from Spaghetti Factory.
Spaghetti Factory.
So the over was -185, and the under is 140.
See, I told you.
Wow. I've seen.
Okay.
I saw a stat where the last couple of country singers have gone over.
Odie also said
Like Kelly
country singers
Clarkson,
are too
did she
patriotic.
perform?
Is she country?
Yeah. Pop.
Kelly
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
No wonder you got fired from Spaghetti Factory.
Yes.
You know what, Eddie? I'll take that bet. It's a win-win. I want some spaghetti.
You
Factory.
take that. Okay.
I'll take that bet.
Beautiful. I love it.
That's a big bill, though, Eddie.
Extra sausage for me.
Yeah, extra
Hardy.
sausage.
Hardy.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that place.
So
That's
what's
like
the
a Red
next?
Lobster for me.
That's kind of
Oh
my
my
favorite.
God.
That's my favorite. Is
What?
the over under on that?
Yeah, I remember last year someone recorded the rehearsal of it, and then like the line.
Yeah, like-
I remember that.
yes.
What about your favorite's not? Or what do you think about what product is going to be the first commercial? What brand?
That's so hard.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that out?
so hard.
Yeah,
well, no.
New Balance
When
and-
Marvel was popping, it was always
No one
like
ever
an-
gets that right.
So you get first. There's a couple of different first advertisements. You can get either avocados from Mexico or Hellman's. And there's a different one where it's Doritos or M&M's.
It's definitely not eggs.
No.
So
Some
these
fucking farmer.
You can all pick in two. Is basically Heineken or Budweiser, Experian.
That's got to be
Rakuten,
Budweiser, right?
It's never is.
Pepsi Zero Sugar.
I see a car. Maybe a car.
Yeah, Chevy commercial.
Popcorners, Pringles.
Yeah, it's just too hard. It's too random. Every year it's like insurance. It's never alcohol anymore, or it's like Apple, or it's gonna be a freaking Q code just bouncing on the freaking screen like a bunch
Yeah.
of freaking
Yeah.
idiots.
Scan
Put
it.
your phones to this
It's
and
like
scan it.
I was so confused last year. It's like turn the game on. They're like this
Jesus.
is a game.
God, I wish Peyton Manning was doing it like on another channel. Just watching
Man,
it,
he's so good.
right?
Do you guys want to know some of the Andy Reid specials?
Let's hear him.
Yes.
Will Andy Reid wear Hawaiian shirt during Super Bowl? Will he eat a cheeseburger before end the Super Bowl broadcast?
No,
God.
he's on the field.
Will the words burger or cheeseburger be said by Andy Reid during the post-game interview?
That could be possible.
Maybe Tommy's is waiting. Maybe he's waiting for the big Tommy drop.
That's what it is, probably, huh?
They're waiting in the
Tommy's
wings.
on Roscoe,
this,
sucker.
This one's pretty good. Well, they mention or show clips of pictures of Andy Reid competing in the punt pass kick.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is a great line because the yes is only minus 105.
Yes, they always
Yes,
do.
they always
They
do.
always do.
It's
Every day.
amazing. Like he was Godzilla in that freaking in that clip. He was the biggest kid that ever lived. That clip is hilarious.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He had an NFL Rams uniform that day,
Yes.
and he was 12.
yes.
Just fucking
Just
huge.
like 6'1",
No,
215. He was
Oh,
humongous.
He was huge.
Huge. Definitely huge. Any other good props?
You can have like number of hot dogs sold, number of beers sold.
No, that's stupid.
Oh my god.
That's stupid.
But those are all like the main ones.
That's ridiculous. This is nuts.
I'm thinking
Did you hear that about the Rihanna first song?
Oh.
It got taken off of most sites because like people have been leaking it.
What is it, Umbrella?
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Surprise. That's the only song I know. That and Run the Town.
Pon the replay?
No, I don't even know what that is.
dude,
I only know the other one 'cause
Rihanna?
it's Kanye and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That's it.
not to go off the
Run this
subject,
town.
but Rihanna has a thing for LeBron.
That's far-fetched. Hard pass.
Who was the only woman to congratulate LeBron in that whole freaking deal? It was Rihanna.
His mom and his wife and some random white lady at the end of the game who was on the sideline that he came up and hugged.
No. Like in the produced clip.
That's just what they show. I mean, who knows?
No, that's the clip. I'm just saying.
It's kind of like you're jealous.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I've
there's a
actually seen
thing.
Rihanna at the Grove.
There's a
Not
thing.
a fan. Not a fan. Doesn't do it for me.
Oh,
But
side thing. Well, it's the same game.
shout it.
At the LeBron game where he broke the record.
Yes.
Did you see the clip of Jeannie Buss massaging Dwayne
Yes.
Wade?
You saw
Yes, I did.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Well, it was weird, yes, because Dwayne Wade we know doesn't like women. So I mean, whatever. That was weird for me. That was weird for me. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
He's a small partial jazz owner. Next day later, get jazz trade.
Ooh. She was massaging his ass for a reason.
Yeah, there you go. That was probably what it was. Talk to them.
Wait, hold on.
Get it to me.
It was really
Wait.
weird.
You saw it, right?
I did see it, but you just dropped a bomb on me that, like,
You can't just skip it. You can't just skip that.
Oh, you heard that?
well, yeah, you just said it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, you just slipped right
I didn't
through
know
his
I
lips.
said that out loud.
Yes, you totally did.
I didn't know I said that out loud. We can skip over that.
Yeah, we'll skip over that.
Yeah, we'll skip over that, guys.
Put in a Julio's commercial right there, Eddie.
But yeah, I just thought that was weird. Did you see it, Eddie?
I totally saw it.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
super weird.
Yeah, Odie said what happened to Gabrielle Union.
That's what I was gonna say.
Was she there? Was she there? She wasn't there.
Probably working on the movie.
That wouldn't have happened if she was there.
It happened because
Listen, whatever Jeannie Buzz did, it worked. We got a great deal out of the Jazz.
True.
And why would Dwayne Wade be owners of the Jazz? Like,
That's random.
That's
Super
kinda
random.
weird.
He's
you
like
just
super-
kind of buy
super-
whatever you can.
Yeah, super small ownership.
Yeah, he probably can. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not even talking about
we
Wade.
finally stumped Rafa.
Whatever.
Speaking of NBA trades, you guys want to break down the
Let's
trade
do it.
deadline?
Let's go into the NBA trades, and there was a shitload of NBA trades. I mean, when we went over the list, it was like, which ones we're going to go over? I went over, there's like 20,
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
trades.
Bro,
it was
it's
crazy.
Too many trades.
But let's go over the big ones, right?
Lakers.
And Lakers, baby. Who wants to talk about it? Because I have a fun fact here. Let's go over the first one. Lakers receive Malik Beasley, D'Angelo Russell, and Jared Vanderbilt. Minnesota gets Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Mike Conley, 2024 second-round pick from Memphis, Washington via Lakers, Utah's 2025 second-round pick, and Utah's 2026 second-round pick. The Jazz is a three-team deal. The Jazz get Damian Jones, Juan Toscano Anderson, Russell Westbrook, the 2027 pick that they didn't want to give up, and blah, blah, blah. So
I think I know your fun fact, but go ahead.
Yes, you know my fun fact.
Lay it
hear
on
it.
us. Lay it on
Yes,
us.
it's Bravo related.
Yes. I know what it is.
Yes, it's Bravo related.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
So my wife is a fan of the
This
Real Housewives of Miami.
Before you keep going with this, his wife,
His
and
wife.
him,
I do.
and him.
I am a fan of the Miami.
There you go. Okay, go
I
ahead.
do. I pretend that I'm not watching
Yeah,
it,
you're watching
but I'm totally watching
watching
it.
for sure.
You have a book, pretending you're reading a book, and your eyes are so over it.
So Larsa Pippen,
Still dating Michael Jordan's son?
no way.
Yes.
No.
Still.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty weird.
that drives me nuts.
Still
But-
happening.
Okay, so Larsa, okay,
Used to bang Malik.
yes,
Yes.
and Scottie Pippen Jr.
Is on the Lakers.
Is on the Lakers.
Yeah. Can
How-
you imagine?
I cannot imagine that, and that's why I'm so pissed off, and that's why my feelings are valid towards Larsa. Freaking,
You don't like her?
I hate her.
Super hot though.
No,
super
no,
hot.
No.
no,
She's like 50.
no,
And?
no,
Yeah.
no.
It's a meter.
Odie said you're a real housewife.
Yeah.
I
Eddie's-
am.
Eddie hates her. I'm done with her.
No, I'm just. How do you do that to your kids?
Yeah,
That is true.
that's horrible.
She's okay.
I mean,
there's so.
How's she gonna know Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen Jr. are gonna be on the same team?
Okay, how do you know that 2 Chainz and every fucking rapper is gonna talk about you giving
true.
them head and freaking in
Oh
their
no,
songs?
she's a hoe. Ain't no doubt about it. I mean,
show.
she's a hoe.
Yeah, I mean,
she's a slut.
she's a,
She's a
freak.
Kardashian.
it's just
They're
it's
really good
just-
friends. So surprise.
It just if you have children, like they can't listen to rap music.
True.
They can't go on certain NBA teams.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just out of control, and she gets a pass.
now they can't even go see
gets a
Uncle
pass.
Michael because you fucking Jeffrey.
yeah.
I mean, that is come
crazy.
on. There's
That's nuts.
how many men on this planet, and you have to date Michael Jordan's son? That's I mean, come on,
He's not
man.
even Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
good
he's
enough.
not. He's not.
It's just, what are you trying to do? The OnlyFans. It's just like, give me a freaking
She does
break.
OnlyFans?
Oh, that's her main income.
At this age?
Yes.
Oh no, she's a hoe. She's a hoe, bro.
It's been confirmed.
Odie said that he's bagging on you because you're really believing what happens on the show.
What did I didn't even say anything that happened on the show. I'm
no, this
saying
is real life,
this
Odie.
is
They're still pounding Vaj.
everything.
Barge.
Everything I've said is not from
Yeah,
the show.
it's pretty accurate.
It's
accurate.
what 2 Chainz raps
It's
about.
just NBA news, Odie. That's all. We're just updating the league.
yeah.
Malik is now on his former stepson's team.
Yeah, like how do you you're in that same
Yeah.
deal. I gotta punch him one time in the face and be like, dude, I have to hit
How
you
do
in the
you-
face.
What about during practice? They're doing runs and he's just hitting threes on them.
So,
And that's why I banged your mama, son.
So do you
Bah!
think,
That's what I thought about.
You know what I'm saying?
so do you think it gets talked about? It has to get talked about. It's
Which brings us to
It's on
the
social
next-
media.
well,
Like,
the-
remember when Delonte West fucked LeBron's mom?
yes.
Remember
oh
that?
my god.
that's horrible.
That's crazy.
I think LeBron should take care of Delonte West.
As
Maybe-
far as give him
Give him something. Is he's
house?
fucking homeless in
a
Dallas.
golden. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Mark Cuban try to do it?
Yeah, there's no helping him. But LeBron's mom,
But like I said, do you think they talk about it,
They listen.
or it comes up?
I don't think they talk about it, but everyone, it's like the elephant in the room,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Especially like if he dunked on him, it's like that's how I dunked on your
Yo
mama.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you, there's definitely no yo mama jokes going on in the Lakers locker room.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Or you
For
can't.
sure.
You can't. What? You can't play Future.
You can't play Future.
Shit.
I mean, there's a long list of shit you can't do
Yeah.
in that locker room.
Yeah.
Especially because D'Angelo Russell's in that locker room.
So now that
Oh.
brings us to
Who did
the-
he bang?
No, Eddie. You don't remember the phone? Okay, I want to hear Eddie.
So here we
Break
go.
it- break it down.
So that brings us to D'Angelo Russell, who, when he came to the Lakers, right, he was super young, and he threw the so they were talking about guys date or no, it was he was recording. Who was it?
Oh yeah. Who?
Oh, I remember
And
that.
he freaking like
He was
said-
super immature. Yeah.
but he threw a rat down on a teammate that like your husband's banging
Oh, Nick Young.
Nick
Nick
Young.
Young.
Nick Young and Iggy Azalea.
Yes,
And he was recording.
right.
And
Yes.
somehow it got back to he was.
Well,
Some kind of-
not somehow. He put it out there.
So the Lakers are a clusterfuck in the locker room, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I
well,
think so. What I've heard is that the Lakers have forgotten about that. He's apologized for that. He
Yeah,
said he was
yeah.
immature.
And he's good.
And
Fuck what he says.
D'Angelo. So let's get back to the trade. D'Angelo Russell, right? D'Angelo Russell is this month is 43% from the 3-point line.
No, he's been good. He's been awesome.
40%. It's
Lovely.
exactly what the Lakers need.
Yes.
Point guard who can handle the ball, who can score.
Shoot.
He can score, and when you watch Laker games and you see LeBron and he's fucking moving and Russell Westbrook's in a corner like wide open, you can't pass it to him.
LeBron's like,
yes.
And LeBron does it, and Anthony Davis does it, and all the guys do it because he's wide open.
Yeah.
But it's like fucking pure regret when they start running down. Like, damn, I should
like
have like
wide open,
7
yes.
dimes in this
there
game
was a lot of people defending Russell.
because of the
Listen,
game he
I
had the
was-
other night.
I was trying to defend him, but
No, like they're like always a scapegoat. Like he's gonna do so good somewhere else.
well, he's
As
dude,
if people don't watch him.
like
Mitch.
run down the court
Yes.
and throw the ball as hard as he can off the rim, over and
it's so
over
Okay,
bad.
so
and
he has
over
no
again.
touch.
No
His
touch.
passing, he had 2 plays, 2 breakaways in that LeBron game on Tuesday.
Can't hit a layup.
Dude, he fucking couldn't hit the guy.
it's
LeBron's
crazy.
wide open.
It's
there was
crazy.
somebody else. Those were 4 points. You
Yeah.
lost by 3. I mean, that was early in the game.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter. But
Have you seen the video of the locker room? It's LeBron's like trying to get the team hyped up to go on a winning streak, and he's like, "All right, guys, let's just keep doing that, guys. We can go out there and win." And then like a couple seconds later, Westbrook's just like, "Yeah, just have fun, man." And LeBron just stares at him like,
Yeah, it was awkward. I
It's
saw it,
just
yeah.
so weird.
so Westbrook's gonna end up with the Clippers, though, is what they're saying.
Oh yeah,
he'll
revenge
probably do
tour.
good.
Revenge tour.
him and
Oh,
Pat
dude,
Bev.
he hustles like nobody
Yeah,
in the
he
league.
does. He
There's
plays-
no
He
doubt about
plays
that.
So
Plays hard.
hard.
Plays
He
hard.
plays so hard.
Russell Westbrook would be good on the floor by himself with like 3 shooters and a rebounder.
Russell Westbrook would be good by himself on the floor by himself.
5 against 1?
Yes,
He'd rebound the shit out of the ball for sure. And then
that's his type of basketball.
Fred said in 50 years he will be much more respected than he is now.
Yeah.
Well, because they'll look at his numbers. His numbers were, he averaged a triple double for a couple years.
Yeah.
I mean, he ruined the triple double for everybody.
I've thought this for a long time. When they lost to the Warriors, they blew that 3-2 lead in that series, right? And then Durant left. Durant left the Warriors. Before Durant leaves, they actually trade for Oladipo. The only reason they lost to that Warriors team was because they couldn't guard Klay Thompson in game 6 and 7. So when they traded for Oladipo from Orlando, that was the guy they needed to guard Klay Thompson. And then Durant splits. They were so much better than the Warriors.
Oh yeah,
They were so much better. And Durant just says, fuck it, and he leaves.
yeah.
I get if Durant stays, I thought they could have they maybe they don't win the finals, but they beat the Warriors again and again.
Which brings us to our next trade. Huge trade, which, I mean, the West is ridiculous. We have the Brooklyn Nets and the Phoenix Suns.
Big time trade.
Nets receive Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, Cam Johnson, 2023 first-round pick, swap, unprotected, 2029 first-round pick. I think they had 4 first-round picks.
2025 also, 2027,
It's crazy.
2028.
And the Suns get Kevin Durant
And
and
TJ
TJ Warren.
Bubble God.
So I said this initially. I think the Nets win this trade in 2 or 3 years. Right? You can grade it now. Yeah, Durant.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree
But
with
they
that.
gave up Cam Johnson and Bridges as their whole future
Yeah.
True.
with
Yes,
Ayton.
true.
And Ayton doesn't like Monty and whatever, and that's going to be...
So I heard
an
they
issue?
tried to give him Ayton. They said no.
No, because Ayton just signed a huge deal.
And no one wants him. He's untradeable.
Well, it seems that way, yeah. It seems that way. But he's not a bad player.
He's not.
He's a 20 and 10 guy. He's like probably a 24 and 12 guy.
He must be just an immature jack off or something.
He's a player. I just think he might be like a me guy, maybe. He might want more of the ball. And when you have Booker, and now you're going to have Durant, and CP3 is going to run that thing, it's like, dude, you're not going to get this.
So we think Brooklyn wins this, but
future-wise, I believe they win it.
So I think Vegas still has the Celtics as the favorite.
Yeah,
to
I
win
still
it.
think the Bucks are the best team in the East.
And I think it's the Bucks and the Celtics, but is now the Suns the favorite to come out of the West?
Yeah, I like the Suns even 2 weeks ago because they started playing better and they don't have Booker. And Cam Johnson was hurt and he came back.
Yeah.
I still like the Suns because I have zero faith in the Clippers. And the Nuggets, when they get there, they haven't proved that they can win. Nuggets have probably the best team in the West right now. They have the best record, obviously.
But no one gives them that credit. It's
No,
crazy.
because of the Joker. Yeah. I love the Bucks in the East and Phoenix in the West and maybe the Clippers, but I don't see.
If you were a betting, we talked about it yesterday. If you were a betting guy, if you
Bucks.
bet half, like on halves, I would. If I was a betting guy, I would have put everything I freaking owned on the Bucks coming back yesterday and beating the Lakers.
The Bucks
Yeah.
are.
I mean, I
Yeah.
saw that. I'm like, how do you not bet the Bucks there?
I watched them play a lot. I have never seen a team score 40 points in a quarter or get close to 40 as much as they do. And dude, Giannis can't even shoot the three. Like he shoots it here and there, but he can't shoot the three.
Well, he does.
And they have so many guys, coach. They got a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll be in Milwaukee again for the title this year.
Fred said the Nets got really good. They might have the best defense in the league. Ben, Bridges, Finney, Royce, Claxton, great defense.
Yeah, bet the under on the
Great.
Nets every fucking week.
Yes.
They can't score. They're
Yes.
gonna play defense and win games 71-68.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is going to be their second leading scorer with 6 points.
He's gonna play some defense though.
He always does.
Well,
And-
that kid Cam Thomas has gone off a couple
Yeah,
times,
he had
right?
40 plus 3 games in a row.
That's crazy.
They said
crazy.
Durant who? He said Durant who?
Yeah.
But he did have some anti-racial slurs.
No, it was.
did?
It wasn't even homophobic.
Oh,
He just-
I don't give a shit. I mean,
he
I'm just
said-
reporting what ESPN said. I don't give a fuck
He
what
said
he said.
like it was Dinwiddie's first game back, and he was like they were all excited. He was like, yeah, we have some really good looking guys on this team. No homo.
There's
just
nothing wrong with
Oh,
that.
God.
They found him $40K for that.
40K.
Really?
No.
We are living in a very sensitive world right now.
Pussies.
It's just, it is what it is. But you
Gabe,
can't.
the food's got to be here because Zach's gone. You want to get some grub?
But,
I'm just assuming. I don't know.
Great point.
But the grub, dude, he didn't even
He's
move.
on. He's
Oh.
on slice
That
16.
motherfucker was flash.
Yes.
Zero said that he just left Damon's because 2 Nobodies and a mic
Ooh,
was
leaving
not on their
Damon's.
TVs.
Man.
Oh,
Damons.
That's
Thank you,
my
brother.
guy. So every year, Hawks were doing his birthday. He wanted to go to Damon's. If you haven't been to Damon's, it's a steakhouse that's been there forever.
Ever.
My parents used to take me as a young child. I'm good. And they have a huge fish tank. So my parents used to take us there. They have 3 drinks, the Chi-Chi, the Mai Tai, and a lava. And they're amazing. And you just go there and get hammered. I want to take you. You haven't
Let's
been.
go. Let's go.
But the thing is, you don't drink Chi-Chi's, lavas, or...
We can try
Oh,
it.
you will. You'll
We'll
love the
drink some.
Chi-Chis.
I'm a Chi-Chi's guy.
2
Yes.
Chi-Chis.
Oh,
2 Chi-Chis. Whoa, but relax, huh?
dude.
You double the Chi-Chi?
So 4
Ooh,
Chi-Chis.
Imagine breastfeeding that dude.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 Chi-Chis, and I've done this multiple times. I'll just be holding my 5th Chi-Chi, and I get so relaxed.
What is
I
this,
just,
a Total Recall Chi-Chi? You
I
ever
just-
seen Total Recall? Which
yes.
is 3 titties?
I just dropped the glass. I just dropped the glass. So, Uncle Zero, we got to go there. Damn it.
That sounds good.
It is. It is so good. Double twice baked potato.
Wow.
The best salad you'll ever have. It's the base.
Is the best.
Babe.
So,
Shout out to Zero.
Durant should be playing tomorrow night. I think it is, right?
Really?
I think it's
He's
tomorrow
back?
night or Sunday. Well, no. Sorry. The Suns will be playing tomorrow night.
okay.
He should be there.
I
don't
know
think he was there
whatchamacallit's back. He played last night. Suns.
Oh, Booker.
Booker.
Yeah, did Booker play today?
He had to. He played yesterday, I think. Or 2
Yeah,
days
but if
ago.
he's coming back, these guys are always
Yeah.
bull crapping.
So,
But-
I mean,
so
those are those.
that trade was interesting. The other one, Houston getting John Wall back. They're gonna waive him. So
He hates that
what's his
place.
deal?
Yeah, I heard an interview. He's like, that is the worst.
Too much
place on the
money,
planet.
too fast for him.
He's
Yeah,
never been anything.
Yeah.
He's never panned out.
Nope.
I want him to
know.
go back to the Wizards and hit the Dougie.
Yeah,
There you
man.
go. That's what
I
he
never
was.
liked him. Never was a fan.
I never liked him. For all I know, he had my cousin Angel Fernandez killed.
So then also the Lakers got Mo Bamba,
Love that.
traded Patrick Beverly.
Love that.
You love that?
Yes. I'm so tired of
Defensively?
Beverly.
I liked him. I enjoyed him.
Defensively,
I liked him, like his intensity,
right?
basketball wise.
So you lost probably the two most intense guys on your team.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook and Beverly gone.
How does that affect your locker room?
No. Those are not good locker room.
Totally like.
But how does that affect your energy on the
court,
floor?
on the court, yeah.
Listen, AD.
Let's get into that.
Yes, let's get into
that.
Anthony freaking Davis because
Fucking lazy, bro.
he is the key to the Lakers.
Anthony Davis is a lazy fuck.
Oh,
100%. You saw it.
If I said that, he'd be like, ho, hey.
I rarely say that.
To me, you say it all the time.
No. I'm talking about calling someone a direct shot.
Yeah. No.
But I'm not a Laker fan. I feel like it's different.
By the way, he came out and tried to excuse his reaction.
That was
It was horrible.
I believe it.
What did he say?
What did he say?
He said he was more basically more concerned about winning, and that's why he was
That's a
mad
direct
that he
shot.
was losing.
That's a
That's
direct
a direct
shot.
shot.
to LeBron.
He just sits down. Literally everyone's standing up. He doesn't even look.
He's the only. He didn't even look.
Well, he's so tall, he's standing up.
No,
And then-
dude, don't excuse
he
his
doesn't
bullshit.
even. He doesn't even turn his head. to
And
look.
then later, when LeBron's sitting down,
Yeah.
there's an open mic somewhere, and he's consoling AD, like, dude, I still love you, bro. Like, I love you. He's
What?
like, I don't know.
What?
Yes.
Why would LeBron do that?
I don't know.
So they must have told him. Somebody told him, like, motherfucker, AD.
Like, dude,
sitting.
there's a trillion cameras. Every person was recording that shit, and you're the only person sitting down, you idiot.
Yeah.
I mean,
explain it.
explain-
LeBron hater.
Yeah.
You
Well, no, I
and
can explain
AD?
it, but I could. The whole game, I was like, can they win though? You could get your record. Can you win? Can you try
Were
to
you
win?
saying that during Kobe's last game? Are they going to win, though?
Yeah, but
The
they
Jazz
came
let them
back.
win.
They came
the
back.
Jazz
and he
let
won.
him win. The Jazz let him win. I
So,
watched
hey,
that whole fucking game.
He brought him up. He brought him up.
We're not doing that, Eddie.
Exactly.
Don't bring him up, please.
My bad. My
Yes.
bad. My
All,
bad.
all I'm saying though is like I kind of get it, man. Can you win the game?
No, I agree with you.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I get it. How it looks. It looks bad. It looks really bad.
Odie said that he needs too much attention. He thinks he's a leader.
Oh, he's not a leader.
AD, not a leader.
AD's
No.
not a leader.
No.
Never been a leader.
He's always been a bitch.
No. He has been. There's a video of him as a freshman at Kentucky where he was a complete dork, and they're like
Totally awkward.
and they're hazing him. Like AD is what 6'11", 7 foot, completely athletic, but he's socially awkward.
I believe it.
Like he's a dork.
You're right.
And I know I'm 5'8" and Puerto Rican and 300 pounds, and people are going, "Really, guy?
Really? You're going to talk about that guy?
AD's the dork."
AD.
No, yeah, you always have those people, man, in the comments. What about you? You guys play basketball before?
No, motherfucker. No, none of us are professional, but he's still a bitch. I don't give a shit.
No. I won 2 CYO league championships for St.
That's
Bernard's.
it.
Yes.
That's it. I won a couple Mexican League titles in Panama City, but I don't care.
Yes.
So what up?
I scored
Ooh.
18 points in a 32-22 game in Wabash, East LA.
You know what bothers me about that comment where, I tried to win? When you watch that game, during the second half, during the fourth quarter,
I know what player
there's a loose ball, okay? And he's at almost at the top of the key. You can say he's a little bit further to the right wing, near the three-point line. LeBron is on his other side, towards further into the corner, but not in the corner. There's a ball at the top of the key. He didn't even run to it
6-7 feet away.
at most, and he didn't even move to the ball.
Hawks and I saw it.
AD. Dude, I was watching the game and
was
I'm
so
like,
bad.
this guy, I texted, this guy has no hustle.
No, Hawks and I saw it.
What quarter was this?
In the fourth.
Yeah.
Did you not see the hustle play that he ran into the bench though?
No, dude.
That-
No, don't give me that. Don't give me that.
I saw that because when you said that kind of reminded me to that play. That was a crazy play. I didn't like the play because I thought he was gonna get hurt because he's always you breathe on him and he gets hurt.
He can't
But
go to the floor.
That's a hustle play.
But that other play, but that play that he gave up the
I
ball,
didn't
he
see it.
gave up a layup on the other end.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was bad.
It was like-
he didn't want to move.
It was where you were,
And he didn't
and the
move to the
ball
ball.
just bounced twice.
Bro,
All he
didn't
had
move
to
the
do
ball.
was take 2 steps.
The Thunder who picked it up was guarding someone in that corner. On the left,
Yeah.
on the left corner.
So he just got out hustled,
Dude, out hustled.
No.
He didn't move. He didn't move.
Yeah.
Did you see what Reggie Miller said on yesterday's broadcast?
What did Reggie say?
So AD got he just got slightly kicked and he grimaced, and then Reggie Miller goes, 80 grimace. You know what that means? It's 3 weeks.
Oh, dude. Like,
That's how
everyone
bad it
knows.
is.
You can hear Kevin Harlan like trying not to laugh.
like, dude, like Charles Barkley clowns on you. He calls you Anthony Day-to-Day Davis or Street Clothes.
I thought that's what you did.
No, yeah, I did.
You're
Day-to-Day.
Anthony Day-to-Day Davis.
Well, actually, Petro some money. I can't take credit for that. Anthony Day, but Street Clothes. Chuck called him Street Clothes.
Street
like,
Clothes. Right.
Like how? Like, dude, you gotta. I mean, if someone keeps on calling you, Rafa just called him a straight up lazy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him. By the way,
Come right now.
Send it to him. I don't care. Bro, you're 7 feet. If there's a lot of people that were 7 feet, they'd be in the league too, bro.
yeah, it's
And you're just cashing out.
yeah, it's just no heart, man.
There's no heart
There's
there.
no
There's
heart there.
no heart.
Yeah, Odie said 80 is a B player. Also, Zero said that you're telling the truth about the CYO career.
He was there, brother.
Hey, I believe
He
you,
was-
mate.
I sunk
I
2
never doubt
free
you, baby,
throw
to
shots
win it.
To win it.
Woo!
I think I banked one of them into.
Oh, I missed it so bad.
I
To
was
fuck
like,
it.
bang, winner! I beat St. Dominic.
Yeah, Jay sends me shots of guys who miss so bad they bank it in, and then I'm
Yes.
like, dude, don't send me shit like this.
It went in.
So, who do you think of all the teams, if we're looking now at the East and the West?
Who won? them?
Forget Denver. Let's take out Denver in the West, and then everybody else.
Yeah,
Phoenix for me. Who's it for you?
I actually like the Lakers. I like what the Lakers did.
I like the Lakers
They
as well,
had
but
listen. Palenka's job was on the line. He.
still could be on the line.
Oh yeah, I don't know if this works out, but he or Jeannie Buss with the massage thing. I don't know. I mean, maybe she deserves the MVP. I don't know. But the Lakers had to do something, and they made it happen.
I don't like the Thomas Bryant trade.
He was playing good.
He was playing good, and he's decent from the outside.
Yeah.
So they got
Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba, but they also got a 6'5" like defensive guy. Wood, what's his name?
The guy from the Nuggets?
What the?
He
F is
doesn't
his
play.
name? Devon Reed.
He doesn't play.
He doesn't play. He doesn't play, but he's a wing defender, which we need bad.
But he doesn't play, so how can we know if he can defend?
Well, he'll play.
Oh, he's going to play on this team for sure.
He's gonna
Yeah.
play.
We're going to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're playing.
Yes.
Fred also said Vanderbilt is a sneaky good Laker.
He's very
fans
good.
will love him.
I like the trade. I just don't know if I put them ahead of Phoenix now.
Oh no, I don't put him in front of anybody.
And we got to see how that obviously is going to work. I think the Phoenix did deplete their youth and their bench. Cam was the best player off the bench when he'd come off the bench when Booker wasn't playing. And Bridges is an elite defender.
He is elite.
So now you get to the finals. Let's say in Phoenix is right. You get to the finals and you're playing the Bucks or the Celtics. Who's guarding Giannis, Middleton, Brown, Tatum, fucking White, Robert Williams? Who's guarding these dudes? Because you don't have anybody that plays defense.
So let's move on. Let's move on and talk about this next because it's not even on here. But let's talk about the huge trade that we were talking about, and we said
Kyrie?
that he wouldn't go to Dallas.
I just didn't like him not
I don't
going.
like it either, by the
That's
way.
what I didn't. It's not that,
I agree with you.
yeah, well, it's not that we said we did. I just didn't see it happening because to me, it just is two guys that are going to stop the ball at all times.
He balled out against the Clippers.
No, Kyrie's
He
a
did.
stud.
He did.
Bro,
It's
there's
like,
no doubt
that's
in my
the
mind.
dude.
And Luka's just smiling from the bench like,
Yeah,
That's
Thank
the thing.
you.
That Luka was on the bench. What happens when
Yes.
he comes back?
I agree.
If you watch Dallas last year in the playoffs against that Utah series, Jalen Brunson did all the work.
Yeah, he did.
Luka had to come in and win one game in the series, which he actually lost the first one, I think. And then they won it in game 6.
Yeah.
Brunson did all the work. Is this the same thing? Because when they're both on the floor, and they're both going to be on the floor because there's no way Kyrie's coming off the bench, he's a stud.
dude.
Kyrie's a superstar.
Yeah.
And Luka's a superstar.
But
But
I think
there's one basketball.
everyone's. I think it's a fact. This is a stat that no team has relied more on one person for offense than Dallas.
Right.
Like, he is like
Everything.
69% of
crazy
their offense.
percentage.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah, like points, rebounds, assists, all
And
that.
I mean, dude, when I watched that whole game, and I'm like, he's so freaking good, dude. But can they play together?
That's the issue for me.
But he played with Durant. And how bad did freaking LeBron want him? He went on TV and he said it straight out. He's like, I wanted him. Of
But
course, I'm
LeBron doesn't
disappointed.
have to have the ball all the time.
Yes,
That's
true.
the difference. Luka has to have the ball. I've watched Luka hold the ball for 20 seconds.
Mark Cuban must know something, or he must have talked
Just
to,
see-
you know.
What the Nets owner said, he said he definitely was not going to send Kyrie to the Lakers.
Yeah,
I heard that.
I heard that as well.
of course.
Or was it the GM or whatever?
No, it was the
Yeah.
owner.
Yeah.
The
But
owner?
why? You're in a
He doesn't want to
different.
give the players what they want.
Well, that's why everyone's freaking leaving you because you're a jackass.
Well, I hate. That's what I do hate about the NBA, that the guys try and control where they go.
Well, and
And I
they
hate
can
that
do
shit.
it. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, that's
If the owners ever got together one day and said, "Fuck you, we're not going,"
Yeah.
we'd have a league full of Patrick Beverleys and Jared Vanderbilts.
I want to see a 5-on-5 with just Pat Bevs.
No, we'd have
Oh, my
replacement
God.
players. We'd have replacement players. If you actually buckled down and said, "Hey, forget about it. Forget
forget
about
about
it."
it.
Fucking guys always moving and grooving.
So, I mean, there's a shitload of trades, but I think we covered the
Yeah. You want to?
the meat and potatoes.
Should we
Did
cover
you-
the
what did
NFL Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got, Alice? What else
I
you
was
got?
just going to ask what you think about Jacob Pertl being sent for, like,
For nothing.
really?
For like
He got sent for, like,
Plumlee or
no, Jacob Pertl
From the Spurs.
yeah, he got sent for, like, a lot of picks.
They're second rounders.
But still.
Crowder got traded for 5 second rounders.
Oh, yeah, five second-round picks
How?
were
Bro,
being
the
thrown
second
out
round
that
picks-
day.
Crowder.
Like,
Bro,
nothing.
they
That's
traded
crazy.
5 second round picks for Gary Payton Jr.
Crazy.
What?
Saw
Dude,
that
second round
too.
picks, they're just giving them away.
What do you think about like you said, Plumlee? Why would the Clippers give away Reggie Jackson?
Size. And they're going to bring in Westbrook.
They already
Reggie-
have what's his face?
Zubac?
Zubac?
And you have no bench. And when you watch Plumlee play, he plays faster, okay, than Zubac. Zubac has to have back to the basket. He's got to touch the ball.
I like Zubac.
Plumlee doesn't have to touch the ball. Plumlee's a better rebounder than him by far. Both sides.
He's more athletic. He's more athletic than
Oh,
him,
yeah, and he's
for
a
sure.
better offensive and defensive rebounder. All around. Better defensive player as well.
Yeah.
So
So we're not going to go UFC. So we have a big UFC segment.
We'll go right
everyone,
after the Hall of Fame
But
talk.
we're going to talk about a little bit Hall of Fame.
I have it.
and then
Okay.
we're in on UFC.
Yeah.
So
Big fight tomorrow. But if you looked on YouTube, we did an amazing, and Eddie, shout out to you, Eddie Money, for putting that up last week. That was a great segment because that blew our mind. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. How do you leave out Reggie Wayne? So anyways, there has the 2024 or 3 Hall of Fame has been announced.
2023 class.
Yes, has been announced. And go ahead, Eddie. Break it down.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to pull up of who got inducted. Let me pull that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the people who did get inducted this year were Rondé Barber,
We didn't even
I
call
didn't even
that.
see,
We
well,
didn't
he
see
was
that.
so far on the fucking.
Darrell Revis,
we knew that.
Lock.
Joe Thomas,
We said
Lock.
Zach Thomas,
We finally said finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and DeMarcus
See how
Ware.
excited he was? I sent
Yeah.
you the video. That was fucking awesome.
That was cool.
I know you were crying in
Have
your
you
truck.
seen that? Where they called
Where Jimmy
Jimmy
was at the
Johnson
house.
went to Zach Thomas's house and told him this. Oh yeah,
I sent the video
cool.
to Eddie. He was
I
crying when he
cried
was getting
for,
off work.
Yes, cried for 20 minutes.
That was awesome. So who didn't get in? Andre Johnson. Remember I told you
Reggie
last
Wayne.
week, they don't respect the receiver.
Devin Hester,
That's right
yeah.
again.
dude, a ton of players. Look at Zach, 22 pieces later.
Look at Zach should be the face of Julio's Pizza sponsorship.
22 pieces later.
That's a good one.
How was it, Zach? We got to bring you to meet Mary and Ziggy because you are their biggest fan of Julio's Pizza.
For sure.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say.
So
something
what we
stupid.
wanted to get into, dude, this is
I
what this
checked
show.
myself.
This is what this show's for,
No, I
bud.
was gonna say something really stupid.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, in that case,
You want to hear it? It's really
I
funny.
want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You want to hear it? It's really funny.
He regretted saying
I
that.
want to hear it.
I think Zach takes the Julio's Pizza, chops it up in the bathroom, and snorts it. He's that addicted
That's why
to Julio's.
so many slices are gone.
He puts it in the blender and like lays it out.
And then he rolls.
gotta-
He rolls a slice up.
Yes,
gotta-
and snorts it with
with
another
another
rolled
slice.
slice. Yes.
That's a problem
That's
That's a
when you know we have
problem.
a problem when you're snorting pizza.
with the pizza.
That's awesome.
That's why he always says, make sure you order a cheese, Eddie.
That's the one I use. It's just plain.
Oh my God. Please
So-
delete that, Eddie.
We're covering. We're live. We can't. So we're covering the Hall of Fame because Dion said today.
Yes.
What'd he say?
Not only has he said it today, but he's been saying this for at least like a year.
Because he was talking to Peter King.
He's talking to Peter King, and everyone's talking about it, and he's been saying, like, listen, we all know there's Hall of Fame, and then there's Hall of Fame.
Right, the dogs.
The dogs. And I've heard him say penthouse.
Upper room. He said upper room.
There should be. And he kind of makes sense. You know, like, at this point, as much as I love Zach Thomas,
He's not an upper room guy.
he is not an upper room guy.
No.
Joe Thomas, maybe upper room.
10 years.
I mean,
All
one of
pro.
the best, like Anthony Munoz. When you think O-line, Joe Thomas is in that conversation.
Yeah. Orlando Pace.
Orlando Pace, 100%. The Troy from Dallas, who's not even finished playing yet, upper room. Newton.
Zach Martin from Dallas? Or Smith?
No, Smith, the left
Smith.
tackle. I do believe at this point, and Dion, listen, when Dion speaks, you listen. They're letting everyone in at this point. If you're really good,
Except if you're a receiver.
except if you're a receiver.
No respect.
I heard the stat today. Lynn Swan had like under 400 receptions.
I told you, Chris Carter didn't even get in on the first ballot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's Chris
He's the
Carter.
top three touchdowns, receptions,
All time.
everything. So
Well, he's third. Now, let's
I
not
would-
get crazy. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Chris Carter, probably.
yeah, I
Right?
think that's what it is.
More or less.
So,
what's your opinion? Because I see you over there like, nah, these motherfuckers didn't say Devontae Adams. Give me somebody.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't have anyone. I like Julio in top 5. Julio Jones.
No, no.
Julio Jones?
He's not
Great.
even an upper room
Freak of
dude.
He's not an upper
Bro,
room
he's not
dude.
even
Freak
first.
of
He's not
nature.
even going to
He
be
is
first
not.
ballot.
He won't
Well,
be
he
first
won't,
ballot.
of course.
No.
Chris Carter wasn't first ballot.
Exactly. And
So
he's
I don't think Julio will be first ballot.
D-Hop has way better numbers than Julio Jones.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh,
I bet you he
no,
does.
He does not.
I'm going
I
to go
bet
hard
you-
pass there.
No,
I
he
bet
doesn't.
you-
I'm going to say
promise
Eddie's
you
wrong.
I
I'm going to say
bet
Eddie's
you-
wrong.
Because he's wrong.
I'm going to say Eddie's wrong. I don't know it, but I'm going to say
D-Hop?
just
I know it. I don't even need the numbers.
D-Hop has better numbers than Julio Jones.
You're,
Eddie-
Career?
You're insane.
Career.
Oh, I feel like there should be something wagered before we pull this up.
Julio's been in the league
Can
longer.
I shave your beard?
Oh,
No, you can't.
brother.
Come on,
Cannot.
guy.
You're not going to be able to go into certain stores, brother. if You shave the
Inshallah,
beard.
no.
No. Did you pull him up?
do
What
we
is
got?
it? Give him to us. I think you're scared to tell Eddie he's wrong.
I'm
No, I
always
thought you guys-
wrong.
I thought they were going to wager
I'm
something.
always wrong. What do you want to do? What
I
do you
don't
want to
wanna
do?
wager anything.
Laker
No.
game?
No.
Oh,
No, absolutely
don't
not.
let him bait you into that
No,
shit.
that's
Laker
not happening.
game.
No, not at all.
I set him up. I looked the stats up before. No, no, I don't. I don't really. Don't.
I know because you're wrong. I know you didn't.
Give
Yeah.
it to me, Eddie. Give it to me.
So who has who?
I have D-Hop better numbers than Julio Jones.
I think he's completely
There's no
fucking wrong.
way.
By the way, tag this shit. We're gonna fucking put. This is gonna be a clip on freaking.
If D-Hop
YouTube.
is better than
Playoff
Julio
stats
Jones?
also. Playoff
No
stats.
playoff stats. No playoff stats. Give it to
So,
me.
Julio Jones outbeats him on everything besides touchdowns and
Thank
receptions
you.
per game.
Wasn't even close.
touchdowns are everything in this freaking league.
All of a sudden. All
No.
of a sudden.
How many receptions does Julio have? 800?
903.
Come
what does
on,
D-Hop
man.
have?
500.
853.
Oh, no,
How
he's
much?
coming.
5.
853.
Oh, dude, he didn't even play last year.
Yeah, he did.
He would have. He totally would. If he didn't, he was hurt all last year.
Julio was
suspended.
hurt
Give me
all
the-
last year
how-
also.
Dude, how old is Hopkins?
I don't know.
Hopkins is still good.
Dude, 800. Are
And
you kidding me?
53.
Julio was he was hurt
And
all year
Julio
also.
has 900.
Julio's done, though.
Julio
he's done. He's for sure
rolls
done.
in a wheelchair to his locker.
Hopkins is 30, by the way.
And Julio's like 32, 33, right? 34?
I think 32.
Oh hell no, he's like
No.
35.
He's knocking on
35.
heaven's
He's
door.
34.
34.
Well, I was closer.
Heaven's door.
34.
As a receiver, yeah.
No, he's done. He's
They're gonna
done.
take you out back of the barn and
Yeah.
put a cap in your
Yeah,
ass.
they're gonna take him to Santa Anita.
You have a broken leg.
You have a broken leg.
Sorry, it's
Sorry,
over.
but it's over.
Yes.
Euthanize him.
So I wasn't that far off. And next
And-
year,
no, I
let's
was
have this
right.
conversation.
I was right.
You are
Let's
right
have
at
this
the moment. If we have
sort
the
of
conversation in
receiving
6
yards.
months
He said
and 9
everything-
months.
Receiving yards.
Receiving yards, Hopkins has 11,300. Julio Jones has 13,600.
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah, no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about a season.
No, a season.
not-
Who
and
the
a-
fuck
and a half.
has 2,600 yards in
And a
a
half.
season?
2,000
and a half.
2,000
And a half.
yards.
Dude, no. The receptions he's gonna get there. He's
Yeah,
gonna
for
pass
sure.
him.
He's
Maybe
gonna pass him.
not in yards.
Not in yards.
Eddie's like 2,300. What is it? 13.6 to 11.3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2,300 yards.
In principle, I'm right.
In principle, I don't know what that means.
No, I think Jacob was right. So,
Oh.
so what? So Dion said upper room.
Deion
How
said-
many guys go to the upper room?
Tom
Let's just come up with a number.
Okay.
No, how many?
Joe Montana.
How many? How many? How many?
What do you mean?
So-
How many? There's too many to count.
No. But you
So,
got if
I'm
you want to
only-
have an upper room.
Would you do like one each year? Like not doing
No,
inductees, but-
because this is what Dion said. He said today, you guys have a quota to meet, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yes.
Because baseball goes all the time where
yes.
they won't elect a fucking guy.
Yes.
Like,
Baseball
oh
has
no,
it
we
right.
got one writer we're voting in this year, and that's it.
Baseball has it right.
So now let's go by Dion's theory of the upper room. How many guys get in?
You have to name
There's
them.
like
You can't just
six
give me a
coaches.
number.
Okay,
Lombardi, Landry,
Noel,
yes, Chuck Noll.
Jimmy Johnson.
I don't know if you
He
can't
won
do
3
Jimmy.
titles in a row.
But he had a short career.
Bill Walsh,
Bill Walsh.
for sure, 100%.
And
You Belichick?
no,
Oh, no, Belichick is a for
and
sure.
Madden
And
You
Madden.
because of his impact on the
have to-
game.
okay,
Good job,
Madden.
And that's it.
No, you're
let's-
missing
now-
one. You're missing one.
I know who, but I can't remember the name.
No, he knows.
Oh, Don Shula.
Nope. Okay. All right.
You,
Shula,
you have to put Don
and
Shula.
who coached him?
Oh, the big tuna.
Oh,
Big Parcells.
Well, but yeah, for
Big
sure,
Bill Parcells
so
for
like
sure.
6 or
That's what I'm
7.
thinking
Okay.
So there's 6 or 7 guys.
Now quarterbacks. Who's in the upper room?
Tom Brady,
100%.
Peyton Manning,
Montana,
Montana,
Marino,
Elway.
Elway. Now, is there
You go
I'm
like
trying to
old school,
think.
like with
old school? Who would you put
You
in?
say Bradshaw?
Staubach?
Johnny Unitas?
Johnny U, but
I wouldn't put him
I
in
wouldn't
there.
even put him in there.
Bradshaw? No, for sure no.
No.
He won 4 titles, but he was
No,
terrible.
but his team is stacked.
Like there's guys statistically that shouldn't even like Joe Namath should not be in.
No.
But
He just banged all sorts of
His
bitches.
name
He
is so big
He
that
changed
he
the
has-
NFL because he was
His story
just
is so
different.
good
Yeah.
that you have to have him in there.
So we're talking
Not
about
in the upper
Not in
room.
the upper
Joe
room.
Namath is not in upper
no,
room.
I agree, but I'm saying like
6
in
or
So he
7
has-
quarterbacks. That's it. I think we named them.
Okay, and then running back.
Running back.
Reggie Bush.
He won't even get in on the bottom floor. That
Walt-
fucker can't even buy a ticket to
So
get to
did
the.
you see they changed the name of the best rushing
is it the
award?
Walter Payton Award?
No, they gave it to Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. It's
Okay.
for having the most rushing yards in the season.
So Jim Brown,
Walter
Walt
Payton.
Payton,
I know you're not gonna like
you,
this one.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith has to be in
I
there.
hate it.
I hate it, but I hate.
He has to be
But
in
he's
there.
there.
Okay, Barry Sanders.
Barry
No.
Sanders.
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
oh, yes.
Longevity.
Longevity, dude. You're fucking out of your mind,
He was the best
bro.
running
He's
back
the
of all
best
time.
running back of all time,
If he plays 2 more years, he's the best running back of all time.
bro.
but
If he
he
played
didn't.
on Dallas, no, we're not gonna what if, bro. But
That's
what
what
he
I'm saying. What like he
Barry
didn't.
Sanders is in the upper room.
Who else you got, Zach? Best running backs of all time. Nope.
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 What?
No.
No.
Dickerson?
No.
Nope.
No, Dickerson was better than OJ. I have one that Eddie's not going to like, but he sets the all-time record for touchdowns in a season.
Adrian Peterson?
Nope.
He should be in there though.
AP?
AP.
You done bumped your head,
No,
man.
no.
AP was like the
But
best
he's
running back-
not. We're talking about the penthouse.
Okay, there was Marshall Faulk, right? And then after Marshall Faulk, there was a guy who led the league in touchdowns. He was, want to say he was second in MVP and might have won one.
Oh, the
LT.
from the
LT.
LT. LaDainian Tomlinson is in the upper room
Yeah.
of running back.
He
What
scored
about the
so many
what about the
touchdowns. I can't argue with that.
Bro.
And I
he
hated his ass.
I know he did, but he was.
hated him too.
Especially against the Raiders, it was like, oh, there's like if I get
If he was a Raiders, it's 3 touchdowns.
it was over
Marcus
under
Allen?
3 touch. No, because he sat for 3 years, and I love
Sayers?
my favorite player. Nope, not Gale Sayers.
No, not Gale Sayers.
What
talking
the
about
running back
5
from
or
the-
6?
from the Broncos who won the
Terrell
MVP?
Davis?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he won the MVP.
He's not even in the.
He's not even in the Hall of Fame.
He should be.
No.
No. So
He goes to Mako's, by
Rushing
the way.
record?
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Terrell Davis sits in the back table
Does he
at Mako's.
salute the?
No,
Makos
I've
every
never.
time?
I've seen him there. I've seen him there a couple of times with his family, but that was it. I saw
Okay,
him
so
twice.
we've done quarterbacks.
The receivers.
We've done receivers.
No, we've done running backs. So receivers,
Receivers.
Jerry Rice,
The GOAT.
Randy Moss.
The GOAT.
For me, it's Chris Carter
Chris Carter, 100%.
in the upper room, and I think that's it.
Shut up!
What about like today's receivers? Like who can you see going in today.
None of those guys are better than those guys. None of the guys today.
I'm not gonna go there with you right now.
Yes,
I'm not
dude.
going
You can't
I'm
put any of them
sorry.
there. You can't put any of them there.
Career. Okay. There's no way you're saying that right now.
Yes, dude.
So all-time receivers in the penthouse:
Reggie, Jerry Rice,
Jerry Rice,
Yeah,
Chris
that's what I'm
Carter.
saying.
Yeah,
and Randy Moss, the second best receiver of all time.
I won't even say Tim Brown, and he has
Reggie
he's a-
Wayne?
Reggie Wayne didn't even get
didn't
first
make the
ballot.
Hall of Fame.
Nope.
Oh my God. It's
Nope.
ridiculous.
He
man.
didn't make it.
I mean, if Justin Jefferson can keep the pace, he's
Here
been
we
gone.
go. with
Jamar,
No, no,
Jamar
no.
Chase.
Jefferson
Jamar Chase.
guy.
Guys, it's 2 seasons.
Are you serious?
Are you guys nuts?
It's their first 2 seasons and they're already amazing.
Oh, no
And
doubt
they're
about
already
it.
We're
amazing.
talking about the best
of the best.
You guys are so ridiculous.
This is upper. We're talking upper room.
Okay. So obviously,
How
today's
does
talent will
Shallow
never make it to
Hal
upper
do it?
room ever.
No,
Because
I'm not saying that.
this is
Okay, today's players, upper room, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes from quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, today's players at
100%.
quarterback.
100%.
Running back, none.
Yeah, because
None.
I agree. Running back today has been so diminished.
None.
You can't.
None.
put
We're
anyone in
getting
there.
off topic.
Yes. So
Let's
let's
go
think. So
back.
wide receiver. Do you have anybody else?
That's
You
it.
agree on Chris Carter or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I don't know anybody after that. That would be worth it.
Try to, do you do Megatron?
No, not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough. I
he
mean,
should've been a
amazing,
Raider.
dude. If Calvin Johnson played today, man, woo, baby.
I think he actually could
He
play
could
today.
still be playing, bro. He
Yes.
quit.
And he wanted to be a Raider. Fucking Detroit Lions has screwed up so many careers.
Yeah, Barry Sanders. They fucked up Scott Mitchell, bro.
Utah, baby.
How
Utah.
about remember the other receiver that they had well before with Scott Mitchell? Was it Moore?
Yes, more.
Dude,
yes.
he was very
Oh
good.
my God, he was
with Barry
amazing.
Sanders.
Yes.
Chris Spielman over there
Man,
playing D.
we only went like 4 deep on receivers.
We went three.
Yeah.
Chris Carter, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else that would be worth
in the upper
room.
deck.
Yeah. And then tight ends.
Gonzalez.
I'm not putting in Tony Gonzalez
Why?
because of his
Why?
stupid ass Hall of Fame
Dude.
speech.
Who
Eddie-
cares?
Eddie-
Who cares? He's amazing.
No.
Bro.
It's not a Chiefs thing. His Hall of Fame
It
speech
doesn't matter
was
about
so
his
bad.
speech, about talent.
He
Who
went-
was he on the
Eddie,
field?
Eddie's so pissed
Who
because
was
that's
he
the
on
only
the
time.
field?
He
Eddie's so
went-
pissed that's the only time he didn't cry during all of
No,
Fame speech.
I was watching Chanel. I'm like, are you watching this horrible speech? He talked about getting bullied at
Cal?
Huntington Beach.
Oh,
Okay, we got bullied.
dude, he was
Leave
like
him alone.
6'7". Pussy.
Why are you bullying him now?
Yeah, you're a bully for not letting him in. He should be in.
No, he's in the upper room.
I guess.
Gronk for sure gets
Odie-
up and room.
Gronk,
By the way, receivers, Odie Aston,
Don't you
Marvin
say what you're
Harrison,
gonna
Terrell
say.
Owens.
I can
Marvin
see it
Harrison,
on your-
Terrell Owens.
Nope, because they weren't even first ballot.
Yep.
T.O.
Sorry, Odie.
I love T.O. I think he's top 5
Did you see
receiver
that
of
he
all
tried
time.
out and ran like a 4.4?
He's
like,
a beast.
Like,
T.O.'s a
like
beast.
6 weeks ago.
I've
or
never
something
seen
like
a
that?
player on the field before an hour before the game like that dude. He wore twice in this. I saw him twice in the same season in San Diego and San Francisco. This man wore a full body cat suit,
Yes.
the whole thing, and he's just fucking boom, boom, just running sprints in the end zone.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
He looked like he had like the Black Panther uniform
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Like he looked like a superhero.
But
out
doesn't
there.
make it.
Doesn't make it.
Tight ends. Gronk.
Gonzalez.
I have one that you're not gonna like.
I know you're gonna say too, but
No,
say
you
it.
don't.
I would,
you
I would
don't. No,
put
you don't.
Kelsey there now. I would do it right now.
Kelsey will get in. Kelsey
I would
for
do it
sure
right
get in.
now.
Okay, I like Antonio Gates.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
Whatever.
Was he not a good tight end?
He was good, but not.
He's
good-
top 5 tight
not
ends of all
Tony
time.
Gonzalez.
He's top 5. Can we pull up the stats? Just the stats.
He's the longevity guy for sure.
Dude, give me the stats on him. And he didn't. By the way, Kent State played basketball.
I beat Antonio Gates in a 40 like 4 years ago.
What are his stats?
And I have a
Let's listen to his stats.
fake right leg.
955 receptions, 11,841 yards,
I knew,
and
I told
116
you, yeah.
touchdowns.
How many?
116.
And was he ever?
What is he all
okay,
time in touchdowns?
But was he ever considered the best?
He
tight
was the
end?
best in the league.
No.
Yes, he was.
For
When
like
Tony
2 years, he
when
was-
Tony Gonzalez went to Atlanta, he was. That's when Gonzalez was done. Gates was the best in the league. He was how many times was he first team All Pro?
It's because Phillip Rivers couldn't throw the ball more than 20 yards down the field.
17
Just stand
yards.
right here. Just stand over here.
17 yards.
If Aaron Hernandez was still alive and not in
my-
jail,
this is-
there will
Oh,
be no
yeah.
Kelsey.
We're not
mean-
what ifing anything.
You mean not?
He would
You mean not a
leave-
killer?
Listen, he would
Yeah.
You
If
mean
he
not a
wouldn't have
killer?
murdered like 4 people,
he would
would be
lead
the Hall
the
of Fame.
league in
he led the
That's a hot
league in
take.
murders.
in cases.
Yeah.
That's pretty big if.
So what's he all time on touchdowns? All time in the league, dude.
San-
he has to be like top 10. Eddie.
San Diego Charger ticket season ticket holder.
I was,
over here.
dude. I saw it,
Listen,
fucking live and in
His
color,
numbers,
dude.
his numbers are ridiculous. But he was so fucking slow.
It didn't matter.
He was still good.
He was awesome, dude. 116 touchdowns for
I'm
a
not
tight
putting
end.
Antonio Gates in the penthouse. I'll put Ditka before his ass.
No fucking way.
Yes.
No
Dick
way.
as a coach?
Maybe.
Go ahead. Break
Antonio
it down.
Gates is number 7
All time.
as a receiving touchdown, and number 1 is tight end.
Number 1 touch all time.
He gets in. He
All
definitely
time,
gets
bro.
in.
All
Yeah, but
time.
you know what?
You know
I'm
who's
gonna
number 8
check
on
his
all-time
key card every
touchdowns?
time he gets up to the fucking penthouse. I'm like, no, you don't belong here.
Tony
I
Gonzalez
guess
has 111 right behind him.
How many seasons did they both play? How many games did they play?
Antonio Gates was from 03 to 18. Tony
I
Gonzalez
feel
was
like we're missing
97
a
to
tight end.
13.
I feel like we're missing a great tight end.
Dude, that's it.
There has to be
literally it.
another one.
There's no
Gates
Kel-
and Kellen Winslow.
no.
Who
He wasn't even the best Charger tight end.
who else is in there in the top 7?
So this is like all
All-time
receivers.
receiving touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Chris Carter, Marvin Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald.
He's the only tight end on the list.
Yeah.
Tony
Have to
Gonzalez is
put
right
him
behind
in.
him though.
Jason Wooden.
No.
Oh.
Cowboy, huh?
No. Because did he have 100 touchdowns?
He's very close.
He did not.
Bro, when a guy's 7th all-time and he's the number 1 in tight ends, you're not going to put
I
him
can't
Oh,
argue
okay.
the stats. I can't
Jimmy
argue
Graham.
the stats.
He's up
No. Hell no.
Oh, the redheaded stepchild.
He had like 3 good years, and then that
Jimmy?
was
saying
about
he's
it.
up here.
Yeah.
So that's offense. We're not going to go O-line.
No,
because
we
that's
there's too
ridiculous.
many guys. Defense.
We'll go defense really quick.
Defensive end line or defensive
Defensive end.
overall?
Reggie White.
Bruce Smith.
On the upper room?
Oh, fucking A. Bruce Smith.
Okay. I like him.
Lawrence Taylor.
That's
LT.
That's number 1.
I think LT.
linebacker.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Makes
LT
matter,
might
just
be
go
number 1
defense in
overall
general.
defense.
Okay, if we go
Overall.
defense in general.
Defense in general.
Reggie White,
Ed
LT.
Reed.
I'm putting Rod Woodson in that joint.
Okay, Rod Woodson,
Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed, bro.
Let's think about corners.
Ray Lewis.
Ray
Corner-
Ray
corners?
Lewis, Dion
Your
Reeves,
corners are Dion.
Reeves,
Do you put in Green?
Daryl.
Daryl Green?
It took him too long to get in.
Jalen
Daryl
Ramsey.
Reeves.
Jalen Ramsey.
Ew.
What? Dude, come on, guys.
Ramsey's top 5 corner ever. Ever.
No
Bro, you
way.
are nuts.
Ever.
No.
By the way, my son is 12 years old. Oh my god.
Ever? Bro, we're
Name your
talking
top 5 right now.
Dion,
Okay.
Revis.
Revis.
Daryl Reeves.
Okay.
Daryl Green.
Antonio Cromartie.
Stop. Stop.
He's
Quick
easily-
jammer.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Ramsey's in the 5th. You can't name 5
Night
good
Train
corners.
Lane.
Dude, there's a bunch of dudes.
Big
Champ
Night Train
fucking
Lane.
Bailey.
Night Train
Champ
Lane.
Bailey.
Champ Bailey.
Charles Woodson.
No.
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson. Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey. That's
Come
it.
on. That's it.
Jason Seymour.
He's white.
Palamalu.
Yes. Safety.
Safety for sure.
I thought we were going all defense right
No,
now.
yeah, all defense.
Over Ed Reed.
Now let's go
Ed Reed.
linebacker.
Ray
Junior
Lewis.
Seau.
Mike Singletary.
Singletary, Seau,
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
No doubt about it.
Oh, man, who was scary as F?
By the way, we didn't say Joe Green for the defensive line.
Zero also said you didn't mention Howie. Or Warren. Odie said Warren Sapp.
Oh, I like Warren
I was
Sapp.
thinking Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp
I
on the
won't give
D-line.
it to Howie.
Not Howie.
I won't give it to Howie.
Room,
He's not upper room.
Warren Sapp.
I agree.
Warren Sapp, for
I
sure.
agree. He was crazy good.
But that's it, I think. I mean, I'm
Dude.
sure we're missing guys.
Just that's like 40 people. I think we nailed that shit.
Yeah, we might have missed one or two. According to Jacob, we should have fucking Jalen Ramsey in the upper room.
Yes.
You
He won't,
should.
he won't even get in
Super
the
Bowl
Hall of
champ.
Fame.
According to Jacob, we should have David Long from Loyola.
And David Bin is the long snapper.
Yeah.
He's like,
Jacob played with David Long. at
you know
LA.
what? You know what? He's like, dude, you know who should be in? Slater from the Patriots special teams.
He should.
This is an upper room.
Kickers. Tucker.
Janikowski, by the way, is eligible for the Hall of Fame next year.
He'll
So
make
is
it.
Marquette King.
Oh, that's the best Raider ever.
So is Mark. Where'd that come from?
He's a punter. He's amazing.
No, Ray Guy. That's amazing.
You're-
Is that
guy.
the only? Is that the only punter in the Hall of Fame?
It should be. Ray Guy should
Yeah.
be the only.
Zero just said red guy too.
He should be the only one. Only one.
But kickers: Vinatieri, Tucker.
That's it.
That's it, right?
That's it. Vinatieri and Tucker.
All right.
Wait, maybe the Dempsey dude that hit the longest one from the Saints. Oh no, Morton Anderson.
Not Gary.
What about Goskowski?
Gary Henderson, isn't he from Different Strokes?
No, there was Morton
Goskowski's a good
Anderson,
one.
and then Gary Anderson was the Australian.
Oh yeah. No, Morton answers.
Yeah, they both had the single.
You know
the
what?
single bar
No
helmet.
kickers in the fucking
In the
penthouse.
upper room.
What? Get the fuck
no
out of here.
kickers. Trying to
No
limit the white
kickers.
guys in the upper room.
Yeah, no-
quarterbacks only.
So we nailed that segment. We nailed that. Dion, we agree with you.
That segment was brought to you by Pretty Eyes Lashes.
Yes. If you need some eyelashes, you got to hit this up right here. Amazing eyelashes. I think I might get some.
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. I'm just going to bet my ass on my wife. We'll try that.
Yeah, how do you like that, baby? How do you like?
So now let's get into our newest segment. We want to cover UFC. And everyone loves some UFC, bye. I want to. So if you guys didn't know, Jacob has joined us, the guy who said Jalen Ramsey should be in the
Top
penthouse.
Five corner of all time.
I hope you have
Oh
better
my
takes
God.
on UFC than you do on cornerbacks in the NFL.
Corner of all time. Name me five.
Oh my God, he
Dude, there's
was
so many.
dude.
Is he even better than Marlon Humphrey?
Hunter
it.
Renfro.
Don't say that ever again.
toasted.
Bro,
So, go ahead, Eddie. Break
Right.
down this card tomorrow. What is it? UFC 5038.
You want to go like a quick 90-second commercial break?
let's do it.
Yes, do
Commercial
that.
break.
All right.
Let's do that.
We'll be back in 90 seconds.
90.
The card itself is not that great.
That is
All
that
right.
card.
We are back live. So for those just coming back, had a little quick commercial break. We'll be getting into UFC 268, I believe.
284.
284, my bad.
Who's counting? So we're back.
Yeah, we are back live. Zach, you
Zach,
want
do
to
this
introduce
from here.
yourself?
Yes, I'm Zach. I'm Jay's older brother.
Yes, the social media manager's brother. They don't know him by Jay. So let's talk about it. We did have a Xander Xander Silva. Xander Lee Silva was supposed to be here.
He would broke it down good for you too.
He is amazing with the UFC, but we have some knowledgeable guys. Spell that 3 times. It's probably really easy,
Spell
actually.
it, yeah.
It might be harder to say that shit.
Yes. So, 284. We're going to go over the card. We're not going to go over every freaking fight.
No, honestly, the card is not that great, so probably just go over the main fights because no one will probably know these fighters anyways.
I'm trying to look. So, let's go with like the 4th best fight. What would you circle there?
The fourth, like the.
You know
fourth
what?
best-
Can we get a bell? I wanted to do blue chips. Do you have any blue chips ready for this?
I just have one blue chip.
Let's get. Can you get the bell for Zach or?
Can you I think it's 2.5 for the over under rounds on the Islam fight.
Yeah, 2.5.
It's 2.5, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the
No,
under.
no. Hold on. We can't just go into the freaking Islam fight, guy. How about some foreplay? How about you play with my freaking shrinkter for a little bit?
Play with me a little bit.
Yeah,
For sweet
yeah,
puppies.
yeah. You just
I'm
can't.
telling you, these fights. I mean, I'm sure there'll be good fights, but there's not any big names that no one anyone.
There's like
anyone would
3
know.
really good fights.
There's not.
What do you think, Zach?
I say 4. I like the Jimmy Crute fight.
Okay, let's
A
go
lot
with
of
that
people
fight.
know him.
Let's go with that fight.
Give it to us, baby.
I don't know Alonzo that well, but I know Jimmy Crute. He had a lot of hype behind him. I know he lost his couple of fights.
it's Jim Crute versus Alonzo Menifield. Menifield is the underdog. Crute is -185. What do you got on these Vato Locos?
I like Jimmy Crute.
Why?
I'll take him. I think he's the bigger, stronger guy. I think he has more power.
What's his record? Do we know his record? I mean, is he a
He's
wrestler?
12-3.
12-3. He's up and comer.
He could stand up and he could take you down. He could use his body mass. And,
Alfonso has
yeah.
the craziest knockout in UFC history. Also,
That's a bold statement.
Was
Like,
it the
when you-
back?
it's the back
the back
spinning kick
Yeah.
to the face. It's insane.
It's
Yeah, it's wild.
it's worse than better than what's
It's
the
the
homeboys?
best knockout in UFC history.
What's
In my
that
opinion.
dude?
No.
That's a bold statement.
I wish we could pull it up on TV, but we can't.
It's pretty nice.
Oh, it's
It's
amazing.
better than what's that dude that was on the UFC? He had the craziest and he had head case, black dude.
I know you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's way better than that. It's the best. It's the best knockout I've ever seen. So Alfonso has knockout power, standing. So that's also like, if playing the odds at +150, I would take that just because of the odds. You're not really risking too much.
So I have a theory, right? Because I don't follow UFC. I feel like you need to have a 4x4 truck, raised and live in Tustin or
Have enough
Temecula to really be into the UFC.
No, that's WWE.
Oh, okay. Wow. But my theory on UFC, which is horrible, like I said, I'm the worst gambler of all time. I always take the underdog in a knockout. I feel like the UFC. Here's the thing. So let's give a little bit of background here, right? So my son is a wrestler. Jacob was a wrestler. At one point, wrestlers held every single title in the UFC. Every champion was a freaking wrestler. It is the base of all MMA. Correct or not correct?
Yes, correct.
I mean, you could name how many, like Mighty Mouse wasn't a wrestler. Adesanya's not a wrestler. I mean, obviously there's the Brazilians that are not wrestlers, but jiu-jitsu is almost the
Talking
same.
about right now or just over the time?
All time. Like I always lean towards the wrestler. And that might be my bias because I come from a wrestling community. I did wrestle all 4 years in Alameda High School.
Tell him.
Yes, 1 in 12. Yes.
Those demons.
Yes. Yes. I had horrible back knee, so I hated wearing the singlets. Like I would have like Mount Vesuvius on my back. Yes, I felt like everyone was watching that. But that's neither here nor there. So you like Jimmy Crute? You like Jimmy Crute, or you actually making a case for?
Alfonso Menifield.
You like many as a? I always love the underdogs. Go ahead, Zach. Are we done
I
with
just
that?
think Crute's going to make it an ugly fight. I think he's going to grapple, take him to the cage, make it ugly.
People who can grapple, it's always tough because scoring's harder. It's hard
Yeah.
because if I control you for 5 minutes, I win that round easy.
That's how I like my bar fights. I put them up against the bar and just stick my head right in there. Yeah, that's how I do it. So let's go on to the next fight. What's the next big fight?
Let's see.
Randy Brown or Justin Tafa? Parker Porter?
I'm telling you, these fighters, no one will really know. And
I'll just say the
unless you're,
Josh
like-
Emmett one.
Yeah.
And
So
you're
let's
Rodriguez.
go. Okay, that's the next. So Josh Emmett, I did see a whole thing on him.
Yeah.
The dude is shredded like freaking
Yes.
shredded wheat. I mean, everyone. Fight is in Australia, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what time is it tomorrow? Is it like at 8 a.m. or some shit, crazy shit like that?
It's a
In the
morning.
morning.
It
card.
is in the morning.
Yes.
You know,
It's a morning
ours
card.
for them for us it's at 7 though, right?
Yeah.
In the morning?
No.
No.
Yeah.
But for them it's the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
Look at UFC. Love that shit. They don't give
Yeah.
a shit about what country they're in.
They don't.
Cater to the United States.
It is unbelievable. Yes.
America.
Yes. So I've seen a lot on this fight actually. I'm sort of versed in this and I've seen them both train. They're both maniacs. But I do like Emmett in this fight.
Yeah.
I do. Only because I just think he's a more conditioned freaking athlete. And he's just insane. That's my feeling on it. And again, he's the underdog. I love taking underdogs to the knockout. It pays. It just pays
Yeah.
really good.
The way I see it, I see Emmett's more of a boxer.
Yes.
Better boxer. He's better with his hands. But Rodriguez is good with his feet. He has some nice kicks. So
He's good.
I think
he's
Rodriguez
bad.
is more like well-rounded.
Yeah.
So I'll lead toward him.
Give us the pick, baby.
Give us the pick. Who
I have
who do you
Rodriguez.
I
guys?
think Rodriguez also.
I have Rodriguez winning.
I have
yeah.
Emmett. All right. So you guys, okay. So
You just love the underdog.
I do. You know why? Because it's called mixed martial arts, and you could never really. I know, obvious, right? Captain Obvious. But I've seen guys. Usually, there's so many freaking. What's the word I'm looking for? There's so many different attributes
Styles.
that you could be the better fighter.
Like factors.
Yes, like you could be the better fighter and lose because the guy has a better triangle or a better. It's just
Yeah.
very different. That's why I think everyone loves UFC because there's never really any huge favorites in any fight.
Everyone loses in UFC.
Everyone freaking loses. The best of the best because there's just too many freaking
Well, just like-
variables
There you go.
is what I was looking. Don't ask me to say that again.
Well, just like-
variables.
Just like Kamaru Usman and Adesanya.
He's what
The whole fights, they're both winning.
yeah.
And then the last round,
Yes.
get knocked out.
Usman and Edwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, when is that gonna?
That's
Are
happening.
we doing that again?
April? It's April.
That's happening in Britain in April, I believe. And
That's gonna be
next
huge.
next month is the biggest fight I think in like the last 5 years.
John Jones?
John Jones.
Eddie and
John.
Rafa. So let's go to
Odie
the main
said
card.
He always takes the grappler.
Yes.
Smart. I agree with that. The grappler.
Just
usually
go ahead and
controls
say it,
the fight.
Odie. The wrestler. So let's go on to this because we've been talking about this in the group chat. This is really the main fight, and it's a great fight. So you have Islam. Go ahead, Zach.
Makachev.
Makachev.
Did you
Makachev.
pass the
Say
last name
that.
on
I
to
was hoping
someone else?
someone bailed me out there. Against Volk, Alexander Volkanovski's.
Volkanovski.
I think the line went down, so they just got weighed in. And
Who didn't make
Islam
weight?
is struggling.
So-
They brought the little shower curtain thing to cover
Really?
him up.
He
And-
was skinny.
But did he make weight?
He made weight.
Oh, yeah, but...
barely.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Well, Jacob said he saw him cry, or like a
Well,
tear
yeah,
drop
like-
down his...
Yeah, like
Then
so-
he had more weight to lose if you're fucking crying. That's bullshit.
It
I
was-
would yell
it
at
was-
my sons. If you can cry, then you could lose more weight.
Where'd that water come from?
Yeah.
Tell Islam that, by the way, to his face.
Oh, I would if I was
No,
his coach.
you wouldn't.
If I had security.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah, Islam, I'm sure had to cut like 20 pounds the last 2
oh,
days.
20 pounds.
I think you said...
You need to
yeah,
stop.
No,
this.
they listen. UFC fighters
Okay,
cut 30
but
pounds.
It doesn't matter. He's still struggling. It's not like 20 pounds.
Obviously, he's struggling.
Yeah, I feel like he's.
But
like,
here's the
not
thing:
dying.
Volk is the one
It's going
that is going up.
Yes,
So how are you freaking struggling?
Because he's huge.
Well, then he doesn't belong in that weight class.
If Volk is going up, that means he's staying at his weight. That's normally his weight that he goes to. He's not going down
But then it's a huge. So he's gonna weigh 40 more pounds.
easily.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be
40?
30 MOs.
I'm 40. I'm a man.
I say 175.
Come after me.
175. You walk in.
180.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Islam missed his last fight by 8 pounds.
He did.
But that
He
was
did.
no,
So then he obviously
that
needs to
was,
go up.
No, that was the Wolf.
Of Wall Street? DiCaprio?
Oh yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember his name.
The Wolf.
Get to. Yeah, the Wolf Man.
Yeah, Chimaev. That was Chimaev.
Oh,
He
yeah.
missed it by 8 pounds, but he didn't even try.
Well, he said the doctors told him to
yeah,
stop cutting.
yeah,
Oh, I remember that.
yeah.
So who do you guys have? So I have a theory about
You and your theories.
Dagestan fighters
Three for
and
everything.
wrestlers. Okay. Dagestan wrestlers or fighters. Listen, if you're at a bar and you have a beef with someone, first of all, you check their ears. And then you ask them where they're from. And if they're from Dagestan, you apologize, you buy them a beer, and I don't know.
Shake their hand.
I was going to say something else, do a reach around or something, but really, really kiss their freaking ass. Because Vatos from Dagestan are different dudes. They're different. And they've been through, like, they're going in preparing to die. And at first, remember I told you I think Volk wins, but
There's no way Volk
Yeah.
wins. This is no way.
No.
Islam's just,
Islam is the better fighter. Not only but the better fighter, but he's bigger than him. He's better on the ground. He's better striker.
who is Volk lost to?
Striker?
Who was Volk lost to?
People think
He has one
Islam
loss, but was it?
Who's
who's his loss to? Eddie Money?
Yeah, had to be early on.
Had to be early in his
Yeah.
career. Because I mean, in UFC,
Yeah.
minus 400 for
I think
mine
it went
is
down to like
It's probably like
375.
three-
Yeah,
or
it's
three
minus
something,
375 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Islam loses, that'll be the biggest upset I think in UFC history.
So
because-
we all know what Islam's gonna do. He's gonna take him down within 6 seconds.
but people disregard Islam striking.
because he doesn't have to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but he could.
Because they're scared of the takedown.
Yeah,
But they're saying now that Volk, he's so small, he's so low to
He
the
probably
ground.
can defend the
It's going to
takedown.
be hard like to get under his hips. So
yeah,
Maybe so. What is Volk's strength?
striking,
striking.
distance.
So he has a fighter's
But
chance.
Not only that, but his stamina is insane.
Yeah.
his
Okay.
stamina is crazy.
I'm taking Volk and the knockout.
That's not. if Volk knocks him out, that'll be insane.
When's the last time you knocked someone out?
So how can Volk win this fight?
I don't.
There's
see-
only one way.
I don't see a way.
Decision.
There's only
Has to be
decision.
decision.
Has to be
No,
decision.
Has to be
no way.
decision.
Has to be decision.
Has Islam ever gone to a decision? Ever?
No.
Probably not. There's
He
no way.
freaking submits everybody.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, Islam can knock you out. People don't think that, but he will. He has striking. Charles, he destroyed Charles on standing. Destroyed him standing. It wasn't even close. And I think Charles is a better fighter than Volk.
By the way,
Yeah.
Volk's
I think so.
one loss came in his 4th fight against Corey Nelson by TKO in 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's a lucky punch. I just beat Corey Nelson 2 weeks ago over a Tommy Burger. It's bullshit.
What's funny because I think so. Islam is 4 inches taller than him. Well, Volk has the reach advantage by an inch.
Really?
I think it's
That's
yeah.
interesting. That's interesting.
Dagestan people have really short arms.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think Islam, inshallah. Inshallah.
Are we gonna blue chip the
I'm blue chipping
The under.
The under 2.5.
under 2.5?
And if you want to minus 375, but I wouldn't take.
okay, can I do a side bet with you?
Total rounds over under.
I need to do a side bet with you. And this is so relevant. I won't shave off your beard, but I will shave off your mustache so you look a little. Yes.
Dagestanian.
How
vibes?
badass would that be? Okay, if Volk wins,
No,
you
I'm
have
not
to wear a
agreeing- I'm
beard.
not agreeing
Yeah.
to that.
you have to wear a beard without the mustache.
I'm not agreeing to that.
It's
I'm not agreeing to that. There's no way.
That's a good bet.
You got minus 375 odds.
What do I get? What if
Whatever you want,
Islam
what do you
wins?
want?
You get to shave my ass. What do you want? What do you
I
want?
don't want anything from
I'll
you.
go to the Laker game with you.
No, that's not happening for sure. I'll go alone before I go with you.
This freaking guy.
Shots fired.
This freaking guy.
Zinger.
So, man, you guys did really good on the UFC fucking rundown here. We had 22 fights. We only talked about 3.
It's not a great card.
It's not a great card.
I guarantee
Name wise,
name-wise, yeah.
I guarantee.
Xander would have killed it.
Oh, Xander would have for sure killed it. But Xander didn't come through, so you had us. So what are you going to do?
Yes.
But no, yeah, name wise, it's not a stacked card, but I'm sure there'll be great fights. It's just not going to be names that you'll know, and that's a normal UFC fan. I feel like.
Well, we're going to have the fights here. If anyone wants to show up to East Antelope Valley and watch the fights at my house.
Boomtown said he's risking 100 on Volkanovski to win 295.
Yes. So that's a boomer bet.
Yeah, and that he's a freaking mush.
Yes. Boomer
Donation.
Boomer bets on Bovada. I think it's Bovada, right? And he doesn't understand like the numbers yet. He's like, why would I risk $120 to win 100? I want to risk 100 to win 2,000. He doesn't understand the values.
He's like, my 10-leg parlay almost hit.
Yes, like he's just like, why would I risk $100 to win $100 when it's like, you know,
The most guaranteed win ever.
yes, he just doesn't understand. I love it. I would do the same thing, actually, Boomtown. Parlay Volk to the knockout, baby.
That fight pays out
Oh
like
man.
Volkanovski,
100 to
Wow.
2,000.
What would that pay?
TKO or KO or submission is plus 650.
650 plus, he's plus 300.
No, you can't.
No,
Well, you can't
parlay that.
They're
It
both
has
the
to be-
same
Yeah.
like result.
You can't
That's
parlay.
like trying to parlay the
Volk.
spread and the
yeah,
money
you
line.
You can't. You can't.
You have to
bet-
just take 675 as it is. You don't double it. You don't-
Because he already wins.
Oh, okay. So
There's no
Volk
way
by
he's gonna knock him
submission
out.
is 650.
there's no way he knocks
No
him
way.
out. There's no
Volk
way.
by submission or decision is plus 500, but by TKO or submission is plus 650.
I love it.
It was last fight against Korean Zombie. Remember, he was killing his face.
and he wouldn't go. He
Yeah.
wouldn't go down.
Well, he's called Korean Zombie. I mean,
But even against
Max Holloway.
Holloway's skinny, and he could knock
Yeah.
Max Holloway out.
again, Holloway is the Mexican zombie.
He's not Mexican.
He's from
What is?
Hawaii.
Oh, he's the Hawaiian zombie. You know that's true.
No one calls him the Hawaiian zombie. I never heard that once.
Has Holloway ever been knocked out? Ever?
Holloway's a good fighter though. It doesn't
But
mean-
has no. He's too tough for his own good, which is a lot of UFC fighters.
Okay, but Volk's power is not something that you're scared of. I'm not scared of.
So
So
how
will
is
the
he?
power move up?
So how
I
is
don't
he
think
so
the power's
good?
going to move up in weight.
The power doesn't translate, is what you're saying.
No.
But here you go. He was crying. He has to be hurting, even though.
he has a whole day to.
Here's how
prepare.
you fix UFC. You do same day weigh-ins,
Yes, I agree. on
which
that.
is ridiculous that they
They
don't
would never
do that.
do it though. They would
Why?
never do it.
Why?
It's a health.
How many
reason.
people have you seen just fall over
People
at
will
weigh-ins?
still cut the weight. They don't care.
No, that's not true.
It's 100% true.
NCAA wrestling has fixed their situation with the weight cutting. Why? Because you have to make
So
weight
you think kids
2
aren't
hours
cutting-
before you freaking wrestle. You cannot cut 25 pounds and then go out there perform in 1 hour.
I guarantee they still have kids that do it.
No,
Yes.
negative,
100%.
wrong.
Kids will they will do whatever it takes to win. If they need to cut 20 pounds, they will do it.
So wrestling's been
true.
really bad, Rafa. So, I mean, there's stories. There's a huge tournament in kids series. It's called the Roller Tournaments. It's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They have a Reno World, Tulsa Kickoff, and Tulsa Nationals. There's stories of kids like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 getting IVs. This is a huge issue. And I don't know why Dana is sidestepping this.
but here's
So
the thing.
when Islam steps in tomorrow and he weighs 40 more fucking pounds than he weighed in yesterday, listen, my wife wants me to cut 40 pounds. But that's not happening in one day. Not happening in 6 months, maybe. That's unhealthy.
But they have
And no
6
one
months
could
to
argue
prepare.
that.
They have 6 months to prepare, so it's on the fighters. You have 6 months to prepare.
Fix it. Weigh in the same day.
They would never.
How
do
many
It.
De La Hoya stories have you heard?
would never do it.
About, he knew he was done. They saw the track marks. They saw the IV things. It's a very simple fucking thing.
Well, they prepare for 6 months, but they lose 20 pounds in 2
they
days.
cut. They start cutting less than 2 weeks.
No, yeah, for sure. Because they get down to the weight that they can cut from, and then they start the real cut like 2 weeks before.
Well, that's that. Should we talk a little bit about Connor? And
against Chandler.
That's gonna be a
Connor
great fight.
Chandler. When is it?
Yes.
When is it?
They haven't set a date because Ultimate Fighter season is this summer.
And they're both coaches?
They're
Yes.
both coaches.
Hell to the motherfucking yeah, that's gonna be great.
But Connor looks like he's steroided to the max.
So 100%. Connor. I mean, is there any denying that he took steroids?
He denies
He
it.
had to.
he had to deny
There's
it.
no
but
way.
everyone knows he did. You can see in his
That man blew up out
jaw.
of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, him and freaking Liver King have been hanging out for the last freaking. So I saw a post yesterday about Liver King. He said, so he actually responds to like the first like 10 people on his post. So he took a picture, and I've been arguing about this. I don't get it. So he's still a thing. He had like 800 testicles around him, and he's eating testicles. And I'm thinking, dude, everyone knows you took steroids. Like, why are you still eating balls?
Because people still enjoy like
It's
the
still-
content.
still pretty funny.
If it works, it works. I
But
mean,
his whole
shit.
thing, but his whole thing was like eat balls, penis, and liver, and you'll look like me. He's admitted that eating balls, penis, and liver is not why he looks what he looks. So why is he still doing it?
People still support him. That's why. It's like if I was doing that, people were like, "Hey, like keep doing it." I'm gonna keep doing it. Like what?
People are gonna watch it.
Yeah, people are gonna
It's,
watch. Like it creates content. Like for you, like you're talking about right now. It creates.
I think some of
content
the
for him.
videos are just funny where he like runs in nature trying to get his
Listen,
food.
the other day he's doing his walk in the rain with his 2 Dobermans, and everyone's like, dude, the dogs are like, can we just like hide in the garage, dude? Like, why do we have to be a part of this shit?
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, I didn't ask for it. And he's like, if it's trip it on this. So the post is him, and maybe you could post in an edit, you could show him. He's walking in the rain with like 800 pounds on him, and he has the 2 dogs, and it's like, if you're not trained, or if it's not raining, you're training. And you know who the first person who responded was? Bear Grylls. You guys know
Bear
who Bear
Grylls?
Bear. You know what I'm talking
That
about.
was Grills.
Grills, whatever. So he responds, he's like, hell yeah. So now he's supporting freaking Liver King, the liar. And then the next post was, yeah, it's easy when you're on shit. And Liver King said, I'm 37 days natty. So this was yesterday. This was yesterday. So he admitted that he's not been doing steroids for 37 days.
He's basically natural.
That's all natural.
I haven't had a
He's a
Tommy
reborn
burger.
virgin.
I haven't had a Tommy burger in at least 22 days. And this is
a
all
record.
me.
That's
By the
a
way,
record.
Odie wants to call in for the UFC fights.
Oh, bring him on, baby. Let's go,
Yeah,
Odie.
you can bring on some information for us.
Yeah, because we're struggling over here. I'm going to start eating fucking balls over here.
Nice.
I'll get some views.
We got Odie's on the line.
What up, Odie? How's it going, brother?
What up, fellas?
How do you
I miss
do
you
that?
guys. Great show today.
That's
Oh,
really
thank you,
impressive.
man. So you want to talk some UFC because we're struggling over here, Papa.
Well, before we do, I just want to let everybody know that I'm 100% all natty.
How many?
believe
How
it.
many?
I believe
how
it,
many?
Odie.
Odie, how many days though?
Well, 35 days puro cheeseburgers and cerveza. That's it.
Yes, I knew you were on something. So what do you see, Odie? What do you see in this UFC? Are you gonna watch it?
The UFC?
Yeah.
Listen, the only reason I watch UFC is because my wife doesn't let me watch anything else. No, I don't watch anything else. No, but, okay, I don't watch UFC, but your son and always grapplers. I'm not a wrestler, but wrestling is the key to win the UFC, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked about
Most
this in
champions
depth.
are wrestlers.
True that.
Most champions are wrestlers.
Odie wrestled for like 2 weeks at
Oh, yeah, I got Saturday night early and I went to bed.
Yes. What high school, Odie? Glenn
Sarah Vista High School.
Sarah Vista High School, baby.
Is that,
We had a
is that blue and
national
gold?
champion, I think.
No. You've wrestled at Sarah
I know,
Vista.
is
It's
that-
red and blue.
Oh, red and-
Correct, Odie? Red and blue?
Yeah, no, it's red and white. The only thing I wrestled in high school was my demons. That's about it.
Amen to that, Odie. Amen to that one.
So do you like anything? Do you have a blue chip for us, Odie?
Okay, I like the Chiefs this week, which I'm up and down. I was first on Monday. I like the Eagles. Then Tuesday, I like the Chiefs.
I'm
But I
just like
the
you.
Chiefs. Yeah, I like the Chiefs now. But if you're gonna do one of those prop bets for MVP, AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown's a
Ooh.
good
That's a
money
That's a good
for the money. For the money. I
What
think
about
he'd be a good
first
pick.
touchdown, AJ Brown?
That's another good one, right?
I like that.
Like, who's gonna D up AJ? Not McDuffie. And that. Listen, I'm a
That's be
big.
solid.
Okay. You guys already know that I'm biased as fuck, and the Eagles are overrated. They're
Hey,
overrated.
Odie,
but-
relax. I need you to relax right now.
They have good players.
that's
You gotta
a
hurt
offensive.
believer right here.
Yes, we are.
What part of the team is overrated? What part of the team?
For one, if you guys watch the actual Niner game, fucking Jalen Hurts was throwing shit from his back foot, and the receivers were catching shit on the ground.
I agree.
Let's just talk about that.
100%, I agree. But he was also hurt. His shoulders messed up. He's had 2 weeks to recover.
No, that's the thing.
So we'll see how healthy he is on Sunday. But as a team, I mean, defense, they're solid.
No. Okay, at the end of the day, so the Eagles are like the Niners, for example,
Yeah,
where like the offense is like, oh, they're okay, but the best thing about the Eagles is their defense.
agreed.
Now they're facing Mahomes, which the only thing that worries me is his ankle.
Yeah.
Right. But let's be honest. If you would put money, like right now, $100, right, with your friend or whoever,
Yeah.
Eagles, there's no spread, there's no nothing. Who wins the game? You're gonna go Mahomes. Everybody's gonna go Mahomes.
I agree.
You have to.
Chiefs.
I agree.
I agree with that
I agree
too.
100%. But I don't think they're overrated. I just think Mahomes. You can't stop it.
Odie, you don't think that the Eagles, they know their only shot is to get Mahomes out of the game? I think they blitz 82 times.
Well, okay, I heard something today on Sports Talk Radio where if you guys look at their games, the teams that Mahomes played that had a good rushing front defensive line, they sacked, and he lost a lot of those games.
Yep.
I don't know how correct that is.
No, yeah.
So if you have a good rush, the
I've seen
Eagles are
that.
probably going to beat them. But at the end of the day, I don't think Jalen Hurts is good enough
Okay, but also
to
too,
not make a mistake.
people are talking about the Chiefs O line, which is really good. People
Improved.
They've definitely
People
improved.
people think that they're getting alive. I disagree. I think Chiefs O line will stand up pretty well.
I think those are
And
casuals.
and if they do, I think Chiefs win easily. If the Chiefs O line
Yes,
can
I
hold
agree.
the rush of the Eagles, but
So you're taking
Time will
Chiefs to what?
Okay,
Money
I
line.
always take look. I think Patrick is a new Tom Brady. So you don't. If Tom Brady would get points in the past, you take Tom Brady. So Patrick is getting points, you take Patrick. That's it.
It makes sense. It makes sense, Odie.
it's hard to argue, Odie.
It's hard to argue with that shit.
Plus,
We're-
it's like, which quarterback would you rather have like losing money on? Mahomes having a bad game or Hurts having a bad game?
True
Oh, no, I
that.
think Hurts is going to have a bad game. Period.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You guys are
about bad
talking me
game.
into
I
don't-
fucking
because
cheese. You guys are talking me into cheese.
okay, but
man.
here's the hard thing too is that if you go Eagles O line versus Chiefs defensive line, I think Eagles O line wins that matchup. So if he has time in the pocket and they can run the ball, then that's a whole different aspect of the game.
Yeah. If the Eagles O line
if the
stops
Eagles-
Chris Jones,
Yeah, if the Eagles run
Chris
with the
Jones
ball,
is
gonna do?
everything. I think I've told Rafa this that Chris Jones is everything, Papa. Everything.
and if he does
No, I
nothing,
agree.
this game can go either way. It's crazy. I've been so back and forth on this game because, like, it can go either way. It can go either way. Like Chiefs dominate or the Eagles dominate. I don't see it being a close game. I see one team dominates the other.
that's why I picked the Chiefs because they have Mahomes.
One
That's
thing
the difference.
one thing that I think you guys would agree with, and everybody listening, I think this is one of the few times where like nobody really knows. Right?
Yeah,
It's
usually everyone's
the
favored
football
on one
gods-
heavy side, but I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind
the
of even.
football gods got it correct. The
They
football
did.
gods got it correct,
Rafa,
right? Where
The
they have
Chiefs
the
are getting
two best
points.
teams.
Rafa, go for it.
So if the Chiefs are getting points and they have the best quarterback, and they have a better quarterback,
Yeah.
and they have a better coach,
then why?
then why would you not take the points? Because
But why is Vegas giving them
because the
points?
public loves the Eagles.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
love
with
the
with
Eagles.
the Eagles
That's
swear
what it
to
is.
God, that they're underdogs. I don't know where the fuck
Where
they hear that.
I didn't hear what Odie said. What did Odie say? I don't have a headset.
Okay, so riddle me this. Okay, riddle me this, Batman. Where are the Sharps putting their money?
Oh, the Chiefs.
Well, no,
The Chiefs.
I think early it was the Chiefs.
The Sharps. The Sharps.
Early-
so the line
it was the
opened.
Chiefs.
The line opened right away
It was
at
two-
pick. It was like right away.
I thought it was 2.5.
No, right away at first, boom. As soon as the game ended, FanDuel put it at pick, right? Then it went Eagles to 2.5.
2.5, that's what
Now
it
the
was.
line's 1.5. You'll see the sharp money come in late on this game because there's so much public shit. Like, look, the total jumped a 1.5. Why did it jump a 1.5? Because there's rumors and the skid and this and that and blah blah blah. So
The more and more I think about it, this is going to be a blowout.
You know what's that?
I- see that- and I told you
thank
that-
you. I was about to ask that question.
that wouldn't shock
I
you if
think it's going to be a 10 to 14 point blowout.
that wouldn't shock anybody. It would shock you if Mahomes threw a fucking pick six to win the game, to start the game, and Jalen Hurts drive down the field and they're down 14-0.
Yeah.
But if the Chiefs, think about this, if the Chiefs are down 14-0 after the first quarter, is the game over?
No.
Okay, if it's 14-0 the other way, and Jalen Hurts gets the ball and they punt, the Chiefs get the ball back, and they score again. If it's 14-0, 17-0, 17-3, Chiefs. Do you have any feeling? Do you see? He's coming back.
I do, but that's just me.
You're a homer, though.
But not that. But
Because
Chiefs can't hold on to
before I
leads.
let-
No, I agree
Chiefs
with
Before I
you.
hang
cannot
up,
hold on to
because
leads.
I
They can't.
before I hang up, because I want to hear the show.
Odie's
I
such a great fan.
honestly believe that Eagles, it's a bias. I fucking can't stand them anymore. That's it.
Oh,
See, then you just ruined all your fucking great analysis, Odie.
Here's a stat that's
thanks,
killing
Odie,
me.
for calling.
A stat-
Thanks, Odie.
All right, guys.
All right, Odie.
You're the best.
All right, man.
The stat
Later,
that's killing me right now is that 15 out of 18 times the winner has worn the white jersey. And
Really?
the Chiefs,
Really?
happening?
That's the fucking
That's
stat that
what's
fucking
getting
kills
them.
you.
Chiefs are wearing the
That's what's
white
getting you?
jersey.
Fuck does that mean?
15 out of 18? That's a lot.
So what the fuck?
That's
so
the stat that gets you.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Eddie, nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. This is from the same guy who
Yes.
thinks that Jalen Ramsey belongs
Is
in the upper room.
in the penthouse.
15 out of
Independent.
18. That's insane.
That's
How about-
just a random fucking pick.
how
That's a
about
random
the-
draw.
That happens all the time.
But how about I if you would have said 9 out of 0 times the NFL,
That's a better stat.
I like that one.
Which one is that one?
The MVP at
The
0-9
MVP
in the Super Bowl.
is 0-9 in the Super Bowl. The MVP.
That's a better stat than a fucking white jersey.
Yeah.
15 out of 18?
Let's just happen that they show up and there's no white jerseys and now they got to wear red.
Well, no.
and
well, they
it's
don't-
fucking
they're-
red against
they're-
green.
They're wearing white.
Who's winning? Nobody's wearing white.
Yeah.
Well, they're wearing white, so
What
for
if
sure.
they fuck it up and
But
they
they're not-
who's
they're not gonna
wearing
fuck it
white?
up. The Chiefs.
Chiefs are wearing white.
all point? What,
Yeah.
he's like that fucking turtle who
yeah.
picks like the FIFA Champions
Yes,
League winner
yes.
in Germany
And I
or some
forgot,
shit.
he's right all the time.
He's a lucky turtle.
Exactly. Lucky jersey, lucky turtle. Same.
No, dude.
Yes.
No, I like. For me, it's the Chiefs because quarterback and coach. Okay,
Makes sense.
If
I'm going Chiefs for sure.
but
Hey,
you're-
but what's the odds on the? I don't know if you saw the Madden simulation. I
I
guess
didn't
like
see it, no.
so every year Madden does
Yeah,
a
they always
simulation
do the
season winner.
I
same
can
Super
do that.
Bowl.
And
So
what
they
is
have
it?
the Eagles winning. So I wonder what's the record on that. If it's,
I don't even.
if it's-
Fuck Madden.
Hey.
I would make a big deal out of it.
I play Madden a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay,
That explains why Jalen Ramsey's going
yeah,
into the
that's
Hall of
why
Fame.
Jalen
Yes.
Ramsey's an
95
all-time
overall.
player.
95 overall.
Jacob puts Jalen Ramsey at quarterback on his Madden shit.
I probably would.
Dude,
Well-
the Chiefs. So we recap the Super Bowl.
Get in here, Rafa. So thanks, Zach. You're the best.
Thank you.
For stepping in. You're the best that ever lived. Let's bring Rafa back in here.
By the way, 4 out of the last 10 Super Bowls in the Madden simulation have been correct. So
So basically,
Not
they're
that much.
wrong.
4 out of the what?
only 4 of the last 10. So
4 of the last 10,
five.
So it's 50%. It's a
coin
fucking
flip.
It's a 50-50.
I don't know.
Coin
If
flip.
you had an 83% stat in the last 18 years, though, would you go with it?
Which is what?
It's half and half.
White jerseys.
White jersey 15 out of 18.
No, I'm not.
That's-
No, I'm not doing that.
doing that either.
I need real. I need
believe
real
it.
shit.
I need something. Yeah.
No, I need a real stat.
Well, we've given real stats. I'm just giving you a stat that's happened to be 15 out of 18. I'm not saying it's like
It's a
it's
jersey,
God.
though.
Like I'm just saying it's happened.
Listen, look good, play good.
Oh, I agree with look good, play good, but
Right?
Oh, white's
Right, Jay?
nice.
Oh yeah.
Spat that shit up. Look good. Play
did the
good.
Chiefs wear white against Tampa or no?
They were red.
They wore
Yeah.
red?
Tampa wore
I
white.
Oh,
remember that.
shit.
But
How about the year they won it?
the Eagles wore green the year they won it.
So they're the exception.
They're the exception.
The Eagles are killers in green.
They
Ugh.
also got to pick their jerseys. They got to pick the jersey color.
Oh, the Eagles picked the jersey color.
Yeah.
See?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, actually.
What does this mean?
Nothing. We just wasted 10 minutes of our lives right now. So,
This is also from the same guy that says Luca's better than Larry Bird.
He is.
yes. Jacob has a recency
Whoa.
bias. Like,
You
if
guys
it-
have an 80s bias. It's okay.
I don't have an 80s bias.
Okay.
Rafa.
So,
Rafa.
Rafa, like, we do a dinner, and Shanae always makes me toast, right? She always makes me toast. And she's like, you better say something. You better make a toast. And I always say the same shit, right? And I'm going to forget it right now. And I always say, age brings you wisdom, and wisdom brings you
Age.
no
Oh.
knowledge.
those things.
Age brings you wisdom, and wisdom brings you knowledge.
So you guys are the smartest guys on the planet.
You are no, but
No.
Does that make sense, Rafa?
100%. Your far-fetched
I can't believe I said it right. By the way,
Yes, at this stage of the night.
yes.
Yeah.
But that comment, the Jalen Ramsey thing, was out
How
there.
is that far fetched? He's been the most
No, we-
dominant corner of the last since he's been in the league.
Not even this year, Jacob. He wasn't the most dominant cornerback this year.
He's on a shit Rams team.
It doesn't matter. It's a one-on-one matchup. It's like saying that.
Yeah, I think you're super wrong on there. But
no,
anyways.
no, he is
but-
super wrong.
But the jersey thing is also super
What are you
fucking
looking
wrong.
at?
Something's going on.
Yeah. So
We've got fans and shit.
listen.
Yeah, we got fans.
Fucking
Oh
possum.
shit! That's a big ass possum.
He wants
Yeah.
to be in the show.
Go get my
Papa.
gun. It's in my door.
So listen, we're coming to the end of the show, but I feel like there's a topic that we haven't hit.
Hit it, baby.
Don't.
Whatever the topic is, fire it.
I don't know what it is.
What?
No, I just feel like there's something that is it the Tom Brady thing? Did we
You're
hit
fired.
You're fired. You're fired.
We didn't do the you're fired.
Brought to you by
Pretty
Nope.
Eyes Lashes.
Pretty Eyes Lashes.
But that was a different segment though.
So we'll do you're fired, sponsored by BTA. About that action.
Oh,
About that action, baby.
Beijing.
Shout out to Big John. About that action. I apologize for not wearing the sweatshirt again. I do wear it all the time. Big John, I love
Because I
it.
get wear it all the time, but just not on the show.
So, can I go first?
Go ahead.
I'm firing Anthony Davis.
Wow.
I am so sick of this shit.
You guys
Fired.
fired him like 5 times.
He's been the most fired. Him and Carr.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
been the
I am
most
so
fired.
effing tired of Anthony Davis's. You're so talented, Papa. You're so talented. Grow a pair, like have some ganas, some desire. Like everything's there for you.
that's
The
gross.
support system is there for you. I mean, this fucking possum has more fucking heart than fucking Anthony Davis.
Jacob, who you firing?
I'm gonna fire the Nets owner.
Ooh.
That's a
Because
great
he-
fire.
Fire.
He admitted that he was not gonna let Kyrie Irving go to the Lakers. That was his number one.
Just because,
that was his number one priority. was
like, you
not
can't
letting him go
say
to the
that out
Lakers.
loud.
He still made a good trade, so
No, yeah, I agree, but just
He's
as a,
still, no, that's
two
true.
great trades.
yeah, I agree, but just
That's
as
true.
as a Laker fan,
You wanna- yeah,
Why would you say that?
Because he hates the Lakers and hates LeBron. He hates.
But
Kyrie
you
Irving.
just validated what Kyrie said about you. Like they're schemy. They don't tell the truth. Like you just validated what Kyrie accused you of, and now, you know, you go around as long as you did. That's like, you know, like I got a divorce and like as long as she doesn't sleep with this person, then I'm cool with it. That's stupid. That's
Well, that's why he's fired. Rafa,
Who you firing, Eddie Money? Jay, you firing?
oh, Jay wants to fire somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to fire all the Panda Express workers.
They never have fresh orange chicken.
No,
Yeah.
yes.
they never do get.
What fucking
get
panda
hold
do you
of
guys go to?
The one in Downey.
The
I mean,
same
me.
one.
Yeah, motherfucker, y'all need to get out of Downey for a minute and get some fresh.
Oh shit! I mean, Apple Valley.
Wow, we are not in Downey, California.
Yeah. What about you, Eddie Money?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
You haven't thought about it?
No.
Go ahead. Oh, Jay, you have someone you really want to fire, right?
It was the GM.
Of
The Nets.
For not wanting to trade Kyrie to the Lakers.
You got fired
purpose.
twice.
I want to fire the Hall of Fame voters for not putting Reggie Wayne in the Hall of Fame first ballot. Dude, Reggie Wayne was top 3 receiver in the league.
Man.
That's why I said, and you were like, no way.
Because they don't, and I said that because they don't do it. They don't do it. They didn't
I'm
do it with
giving you the power to do it, and I was like,
You're giving me the power to do it, but you can't put them in the upper room. They don't even put them first ballot.
Yeah,
That's the problem. They don't respect receivers. They didn't put Chris Carter first ballot, but the numbers speak for themselves. Reggie Wayne, I think, should have been in. He was 1, 2, 3 of the best receivers during his time in the league.
So Dion said it best. He's like, when you think of a Hall of Famer, what's the thing that you like? What do you think of? What is when you think HOFer? Like, what do you think? What's the first thing that comes to your head?
Well,
Accomplished.
changed the game. He had to be that dude. Like, there's certain guys you watch, like right now, you watching, and Mahomes is that guy.
but there's some guys that like aren't
No.
that guy and make it.
That's the problem that Dion has with it, and people have with it, which is why they want to put that upper room. But if you're watching today, and we can go on the list, but if just by first couple seasons or whatever, like you said, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson,
Joe Burrow,
Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen.
Jalen Hurts. It was a joke. Joe's
This guy throws shit from right field.
It was a joke.
Listen, Mahomes
It
is
was a
the
joke.
only dude that is, and I hope he doesn't get there because everyone knows I don't like Mahomes,
But
because I don't like his
good.
face.
He's good.
amazing, but he's the only guy right now that could be considered upper room at quarterback.
What he's accomplished so far, yes, but if we look on potential and what they've done,
I can see Joe Burrow getting.
you
there.
can say Joe Burrow because he's 5-3 and 5-2 in the playoffs.
Super Bowl.
He's gotten to the Super Bowl. He got to the
Does
AFC
Aaron
title.
Rodgers get in that?
Oh, 100%. Are you
I'd put
kidding?
him in there.
100%.
100%.
I consider him fucking retired 2 years ago anyways. And he still won an MVP.
So you think he's upper room?
Oh, yeah.
How is he not upper room?
Well, I can't believe I'm making Rafa's argument for it. Like, he only has one Super Bowl.
No, he has won Super Bowl. I
Yeah.
agree. But if we look, Marino doesn't have any.
has none. He's in.
But we all agree within.
Yeah,
No.
that's different.
Okay, but
No.
Aaron Rodgers is not compared to
let
Marino?
me just kind of. Okay, Marino, we see as an all-time great because he was amazing. I see Aaron Rodgers in the same light, even though he
I
won
agree.
one Super Bowl.
I agree.
I think he's in upper room. A lot of people say that he's the most talented quarterback ever.
What about
People say that.
What about Drew Brees?
No,
Not
His
upper room.
stats are there.
Noodle
though.
Not
arm.
upper room.
Noodle arm.
Not upper room.
His stats are
Not
there.
upper room.
His stats are there.
His
Not-
mole
why?
on his face.
Super Bowl. His stats are there. Longevity. I mean, what is he missing?
He gave great pregame speeches.
You're such a
No,
freaking.
no,
That's
no.
what he's most famous
So did
for.
James
He should have
Winston,
went back
okay.
to Super Bowl, but he got, the Rams screwed him.
Let me ask you something, and you can answer whatever order you guys want to answer. At the beginning of every season, when you look at a team, this team has a chance to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is Green Bay not always
They're
at
everyone's
the
pick.
top of your list? Not everyone's pick, but they're at
always
the
in
top,
my-
right?
almost
my bubble,
everyone's
yeah.
pick.
Okay, so let's think about that. If Aaron Rodgers is on the top of your list, because you look at, okay, I think Green Bay can win it, right?
Yeah.
They have a chance,
Because they're Aaron Rodgers.
right? Was that the Saints?
Yes.
You thought that was the Saints
I mean, am I crazy for thinking that they had a chance to go to the Super Bowl?
every year?
With Drew Brees, yes.
They had 3 seasons at 7 and 9. They didn't even sniff the fucking playoffs.
I'm sure he was
So
hurt.
you thought no, he wasn't.
Okay,
He was
no.
hurt for 1 season.
They should have went the year with the Rams.
I agree with
the
you.
Rams went. So
I agree
what's
with you.
the difference?
I agree with you because it's not
He would
that
have had 2 Super Bowl appearances, and he would have won 1.
Eli won 2 Super Bowls,
Okay, but his stats are not compared to Drew Brees.
but he won 2. That's what I'm saying. But when you look at them as a body of work, that's my argument with Jalen Hurts. Is that when you look at him, he's not a dude that's gonna fucking torch the field the whole thing. When you drop back, you see Josh Allen that he can come back from 14. I agree, Drew Brees can come back from 14. I just don't feel like he was ever the best in the league.
I agree.
Well, did you feel ever that Drew Brees was the best in the league?
No,
I never took Drew Brees or Brees in any fantasy draft. I was never impressed with him
I never thought that he was the best in the league
ever.
at his position.
fantasy. This guy.
No, it's all right. I used to do fantasy when Brees was in the league and Peyton and all the. I always thought when you looked at a guy, to me, Peyton was the best in the league. Every year, I always thought Peyton was the best. I had one guy tell me once, many, many years ago, and Brady had one Super Bowl, maybe two, and he told me Brady's going to be the best quarterback ever. And he's a huge Raider fan, by the way. Okay, he's a family member of my wife's.
Isn't Drew Brees the number
So-
one?
And he told me. So
yards?
you see that? Yeah, he's the number one yards. Marino had 50,000 yards.
Yeah.
He didn't have a fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
A receiver. They had what, 2 tight ends and fucking 2
Yes.
running backs, and so
I just think he deserves more respect.
he does deserve more respect. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
He's just not in the upper room.
He's not in the room. He's not
That's
in the room.
crazy to me.
When you see Rodgers, you know he's the best. You never said that about Drew Brees
Because he had Aaron Rodgers in front of
So-
him.
and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
We have 7 minutes to finish this show.
He beat Peyton
and
Manning
I
in the
know
Super Bowl.
what I want
He
to talk
did.
about.
Onside kick.
I know how I want to end this show.
I found my fire too.
Okay, do that.
I'm
and then
firing
we'll go
Kevin
ahead.
Durant. I'm firing Kevin Durant for going to another.
That's not his fault. He didn't fucking say
He
the
asked
Suns.
I don't
for the
care.
trade, though.
Yeah,
definitely did.
all NBA players ask for trades. They're fucking assholes. All of them.
I kind of agree with that.
I know exactly who started that.
You did not
I know
start
exactly who started that.
LeBron
Fucking Kobe
James.
Bryant on a fucking draft night said he wanted to be traded because he didn't want to play. We're not going to do that.
Magic Johnson freaking started that. So I know how I want to end this show. We have 7 minutes, and I want to ask everyone here, who do you think will be the Las Vegas Raiders quarterback next year?
Rafa loves this question because he's not a Raider fan. So why would he care?
Well, then no, that's a great question because he has no
I'm
bias.
not biased.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
So,
point.
But
where's
I wanna
Zach?
hear yours.
Tell Zach to get his ass in here. We want to ask. So, who
Zach,
do you-
we're going to close the show on who do you think is the Raider quarterback next season to start?
before and you could pour me a little bit of that freaking night
Yes,
and
sir.
day, beautiful shit. So, who wants to start?
Zach said Stidham.
Stidham. I like that, but you really think that's gonna happen?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Him or Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's one guy.
No. One guy.
I have Stidham.
Sit
Stidham.
him. Okay.
So
Eddie
if,
Money.
if
You
they,
guys are all Raider fans, by the way.
so
Yeah.
if Stidham's the guy, does that mean they draft a quarterback at 7?
have to.
Yes, they do.
Have
Okay.
to.
Okay. Go ahead. Who's the quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders
Oh.
next year?
This is a hard one. I want to say.
That's what she said.
I would like Aaron Rodgers, but I think it's gonna be Garoppolo. I don't want Garoppolo. I do not. But I
Do
think
they draft a quarterback if they sign Garoppolo?
yes,
You have to.
you have to.
really?
I think no matter what, you're drafting a quarterback. Besides,
At 7?
Besides, if you get
Not
Aaron
if you
Rodgers.
not if you get Aaron Rodgers.
I
You're,
agree.
you're
At
getting a
7?
fucking rag tackle.
At 7.
No. What do you
Okay.
think, Jay?
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Ron.
For sure.
For sure.
sure.
What's your confidence rating? 9 out of 10.
He saw the meme and he was like, you know what?
That's me.
Meant to be.
So Jay busted out that beautiful meme.
Perfect timing.
Nicolas
That-
Cage and
I mean, it was so
Con Air, yes.
it was so relevant at so many different levels. It was ridiculous. Best meme ever. Go ahead, Eddie.
second
Money.
best meme ever.
So I hope it's
If you
CJ
say Derek
Stroud.
Carr, I'm
No,
throwing
no, no.
something at you.
He's going to the Saints. I hope it's CJ Stroud, but I feel like it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, it's not going to be CJ even if they draft him. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
CJ's unless
There's-
they move up.
No, to me, I'm comment off of him. If you have Adams, I don't think you have him to play with a rookie.
No.
So
can't, you
they
can't.
Adams and they have said that Adams says he has a say on who this. They have come to him and say we will consult you about this.
And he's
quarterback."
saying,
And
get
There's
Aaron
no,
Rodgers.
Yeah.
there's no way.
I don't think he's saying. Oh, okay.
He's not
He
saying
can
CJ Stroud.
No, that's for sure. I think you could say, get it. I want Aaron Rodgers, but I think in that room he said, I'm not playing with a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
do
he
believe.
did say he wants a veteran quarterback.
Now, for me, if I I think it should be Rodgers if you think that you can win.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's their thought. I would hope it's their thought.
but you're so far behind on defense.
Yeah, but-
that cannot be your thought.
Yeah.
It's okay. We
Because
have a top
you're-
5 DN.
well, you
You have one. That's it. You have one defensive end.
time
We
out.
just need him.
You're getting also defensive players with Aaron Rodgers. You're bringing in people because
You can't bring in shit.
his cap hit is only $15 million.
Yeah.
And then the next year, you have to remember all that. They don't do
Okay.
for 1 year things. I
I-
mean, they could
Aaron's like the LeBron. If you're getting Aaron, you're playing to win.
to win. Yeah,
now.
you're playing to win now.
Yes.
That's an amazing statement. That means Aaron Rodgers is in your upper room. For sure.
Man, I have a hard time putting him
How
in
can
the
you
upper room.
have a hard time putting Aaron
just
Rodgers
compared him to
in
LeBron.
your room? Yes. What about
know, I
what
know.
about him is not
For me,
upper room?
if it's Stidham, you draft a quarterback
Yeah.
at that spot. If you sign Garoppolo,
Honestly-
I draft a quarterback later.
Honestly, I
or
don't-
I don't even draft. I find somebody else.
I would not mind Stidham next year.
Okay, but if it's Stidham, then you draft a
100%.
Okay, so you got to keep this in mind. If it's Stidham, then you're drafting a quarterback,
Yeah.
and you're going to be a setback again at offensive line, a huge setback because you were terrible on the right side, huge.
Well, you also have a bunch of draft picks and you have a bunch of cap
Right,
space.
you have other draft picks, right? But you still need a lot. You have a lot of holes. Like Rodgers is going to cover up a bunch of shit, but he had an amazing defense the last couple of years, and
Yeah,
he hasn't
he
won
did.
in a garbage division.
Yeah.
He's going to play in the best division in football, talent-wise.
with an average at best defense.
Average. They're not fucking average. They
I'm
weren't. They're
definitely below
they're like
average.
26.
I'm saying next year if they get players, they'll be at best average.
well, if they get the top 5 corner ever,
which they will, he's coming.
He's coming. He is coming.
He's coming.
Not for $20 million.
By the way,
I don't want
Boomtown
to.
said Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, I agree, Aaron. It's just so much hype. He likes the hype.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like he's feeding into it.
He'll be in Vegas. I'm sure
So
he'll-
right
And,
now,
uh,
Aaron Rodgers is on his 4th day of being in complete
Oh, this is
darkness. I think this is it.
No, I think he has like a couple more days of that. I thought he started like yesterday. That's what I thought.
Well, I don't know, but that.
Oh yeah, because he went on McAfee on Tuesday.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
So this can at most it could be his 3rd day.
But
Yeah.
he said he'll come close to being like at a decision. He won't make one after. So he'll be closer to making a decision.
Well, no shit, because 4 days have gone by. I mean, what the fuck?
So I heard an interview with Stephon Diggs this morning.
Oh, a DP. Great interview.
DP.
Great interview, by the way.
And they were talking about numbers and this and that. And DP is like, where do you compare or who do you think is this? He's like, and DP said, you played in Minnesota and Buffalo, the 2 coldest freaking places in the world. And by the way, Buffalo's doing an indoor stadium.
Yeah, and
Which I
in Minnesota he
didn't know.
played inside. What the fuck
Yeah.
is he crying about?
Well, no, he was there when they played.
Yeah,
Outside as well.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
one
He had both. He had
So
He's an ass.
my point is that he
good,
said
though.
this. He said that when you talk about stats, you have to he said you have to talk about where you're playing and the environment and the climate, which I think is a huge thing for Aaron. I think
If
Aaron
it was a huge thing to him,
He wouldn't have
have
resigned.
resigned a million times.
We've had this
When-
conversation with him already.
when someone offers you that much money,
Anybody
could've
would have
got
given
it
it anywhere.
anywhere.
We had this conversation with you already.
true.
This point sucks, but go ahead.
So has everyone picked who
I picked Rodgers,
you picked?
Stidham.
Stidham.
Stroud.
He wants-
He
he wants-
fucking hates
he wants-
the Raiders.
he wants
yeah, give him
Tua.
Raider fine.
He thinks Tua's going to be the
Gabe's
Raiders.
like,
Gabe's like Tua for sure.
Skylar Thompson, fuckers. Take that.
King of 5 on here said Jimmy G is a good guess.
That's why I guessed.
He called him Gummy G for some reason.
Yes. So if I'm McDaniels, the Raider fans hate your ass. The players like him.
I don't hate
I can't believe you guys would fucking hate him.
I don't.
I love
So
McDaniels.
I don't.
You McDaniels?
So I don't. But a lot of people think he's Garbaggio.
I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's his
Of course
fault.
not.
I don't think so either. But 60% of Raider Nation
They
hates his ass.
think it's his fault.
Okay, and Mark Davis he's gonna succumb to the pressure. If he doesn't have a good year this year,
Oh no, it's make or break this year. It's make or
that's
break.
why.
Not if you draft Stroud
Well, no,
and he plays.
That's true. You're
Not-
right.
You get him another.
that's
get
a
break.
great.
You're
freaking
right.
Point.
You
But-
can't fire him,
No, I agree. But if he gets Aaron Rodgers and they suck, then he's done.
dude. To me, McDaniel's any situation that you put him in, he's got a free pass. If they lose because of Aaron Rodgers, Their defense sucks.
I agree, but
He didn't make the playoffs in a garbage division.
I agree, and
In a garbage one.
Yeah.
but knowing our owner, he'll fire him.
I don't think he
Knowing
will.
our owner, you'll fire him.
I don't think he does that this time.
I hope he doesn't. I
hope he
think-
doesn't either.
You have to take into consideration the division you're playing in, right? You're going to play Herbert twice, Mahomes twice,
Sean Payne twice now.
and that guy's a fucking coach. You're going to play Russell Wilson twice, okay? And he can't have his own quarterback coach.
Yeah.
And his wife can't come around or whatever.
Yes.
And
so
he stole
you-
money.
Yeah.
Sorry, MV. Sorry, Michael Brown.
Whoa. So you have a tough schedule.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
So now you're going to bring Rodgers without a right side of a line. You need to have Jacobs back for sure for Rodgers.
You're assuming
No.
that they don't make adjustments.
That's fine.
If Rodgers comes, you draft the right tackle.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
You draft the right tackle, but then what? Then I need to address our garbage ass defense.
Well,
Yeah, you need like 8
you have
players
like
on
$30
defense.
million and like 6 picks or 8 picks.
You have
to
like
do that.
11 total picks in the draft right
yeah,
now.
but you got to hit on
but
that.
you
You got to
can't-
remember, you got to hit on
You
that.
can't
No, yeah.
count those last 3 or 4. They're not.
Yeah, they're not-
They're special teamers.
All
if
of
they're
a
not
sudden,
cut.
but Tom Brady was 6th round. So
Yeah, dude, that was a come
a reach.
on.
Brock
And
Purdy?
Brock Purdy was
Brock
Mr.
Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Guys, no, there's guys there. There's no question about it.
Every pick counts in my eyes. Every pick counts.
Yeah, I
Every
think
pick
the-
does count.
Every pick counts.
Yeah, no, it counts. All right, because you got to some.
Yeah.
That's so
Shut up.
kind.
Matt
That's so
Conley-
worldly of
Yeah,
you guys.
are so fucking nice. You should go and feed the fucking homeless after this
It's not like
segment.
they drafted, they cut him
So-
right after.
Asshole.
Let's end this. I haven't made my prediction yet. This is how we're gonna end.
Every pick is wonderful.
Yes. So this
You
is
guys
it.
are all winners.
Is the freaking possum still behind me?
No,
No, he's gone.
Okay.
He's gone, but
So I think
He's swimming in the pool.
AA Ron comes to the Raiders, and I think you should get season tickets to Vegas.
so
And
we
I-
can go.
I think we should go to every game. And that's
I'm
how
so
we're
down.
And that's how we're gonna end this podcast, episode 18. Everyone, is the camera on right now?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna make a plea to the people.
Let them know.
People, 5K giveaway, March Madness. I'm telling you, why wouldn't you just subscribe and follow us on Instagram? $5,000.
It's free money.
5 winners, 1,000 each. All you have to do is click a button. That's it. Help us help you.
No, we don't need tax information. We don't need shit. It's $1,000.
Yes.
Background
Zelle,
check, I
Apple
need all
Pay,
of it.
cash. You want us to put it under your fucking in your barbecue in your backyard at your mom's
Yes.
house? We can do that too.
If you need rims and tires, Rafa could hook you up with that.
whatever you need, and we're all over the place. So
Yes.
if you Western Union, if you're out of the country, you're out of the state.
Yes.
Western Union works. If you're out of the country, you're gonna have to Western Union
What
or
about
money
Bitcoin?
grants.
Can we do Bitcoin? Is that
We're not doing Bitcoin, guys.
No.
Straight
the only thing we
cash,
cannot
baby.
do.
Straight
Bitcoin.
crash, homie. So
No
with
crypto.
that being said, we always like to end off on the last thoughts. Who wants to give some last thoughts for this show? Go
We
ahead.
finally had an uninvited fan. We had that possum come through.
We had the possum come through.
Xander didn't make it, but the possum came through and
Yes.
spit some game.
That is Xander's spirit animal, the possum.
Oh, yeah. He was here in spirit.
Hawks, what do you have to say for yourself?
Jalen Hurts is going to do it on Sunday.
Nice.
I learned that this man can contradict himself in no time. He said
I
he liked the
said-
fucking Chiefs 10 minutes ago.
He did.
I did, but
I'm gonna leave you.
he's going to do it, but they're going to lose. He's not going to game, but they're going to lose.
He's gonna do it, but not all of it.
I'm gonna leave you with something. 34-20 Chiefs.
Oh,
Banger.
that's a blowout.
That's a blowout, and it's gonna happen. Mahomes is gonna win it, and McKinnon might score that first touchdown. By the way,
Plus,
I hate that he
800
said
or-
that.
oh McKinnon's big. Should be like plus 15.
Yes.
I love it.
McKinnon might sneak in there for the first touchdown, even though he usually doesn't get in on the first drive. Pacheco's gonna get fucking tired, and they're gonna bring in McKinnon. But
Well, then I'll end it on this. 2024.
Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. I don't have my drink. I gotta get my drinks right over there.
Oh,
but I will cheers the shit out of you with this bottle.
Let's do that.